Welcome to No Fugazee Podcast. I'm your host, Cooley.
And I'm the co-host, Ease.
We got an amazing episode tonight. Tonight is Friday. We got some Fugazee girls on the show. Let's get it. Actually, Gabby, off. You done. And you want to leave too? This is how our relationship goes. God over man, man over woman, woman over children. All right, we are back, ladies and gents. So, tonight is Friday, another amazing show. We got a few links in the description. Wait, before I actually get to that, let's do a quick recap on debate night. So, debate night was not on Wednesday because Wednesday was New Year. Welcome to 2025, y'all. Can we, 2025? We talk about 2025 a little bit. I guess we get into that. The last stream was on Sunday. We did debate night. Probably streamed for like 3.5 hours. It was pretty cool. Had some... that debate night was fun, but I mean, I had some weird characters on there. We got to ramp up debate night and get some more intellectual people, some smart people on, because, man, we've been getting some fools join debate night, and they've been getting obliterated. What haven't even really been debates. It's just been, you know, like... talking to the girls on the podcast. So walk in the park for me. But let's get to normal scheduled programming. So we got a few links in the description. The first link, if you like this podcast and you want to continue to watch it grow, you want to support the content, click the first link and join the membership and welcome yourself to the membership. We got 3 tiers. First tier is gang, second tier is hitman, third tier is mob ties. Any of those tiers, you locked in with us. When you click one of the tiers and you're about to join, it's going to show you all the perks you get. If you join mob ties, the $25 tier, you have access to speak to me personally via Instagram, probably, depending on if it's something business, maybe even, you know, exchange numbers and chop it up and see if we can get going. The next link is going to be for one-on-one coaching. Go ahead and click that link. Man, I've been coaching more than ever lately. So click that link. I coach men on masculinity. I do media and marketing coaching and dating and relationship coaching as well, and also couples coaching. So click that link if your chick is withholding sex for compliance. Click that link if your man's cheating on you. Then you ain't got to click that link. Men are only as faithful as their options. Nah, I'm playing. Click that link. I got you. We got the next link in the description is for, I believe it's merch, but we're sold out in merch. So don't worry about clicking that link. We sold out in the shirts and we sold out in the glasses. So don't even click that link. We got to re-up. The next link is going to be for the Clips channel. Subscribe to the Clips channel, man. They have been suppressing us in the algorithm on the main channel. Got a lot of haters, and they've just been clicking report, but it is what it is. So go ahead and subscribe to the Clips channel. We've been posting clips on there daily. But other than that, we do post clips on the main channel as well, too, every now and then. Anything else, Ease? I think that's about it. That's about it, right? Okay. Oh, the Discord. Join the Discord. All my chat guys in there. Chat guys, if you want to, you know, speak with us on a daily basis, my staff, me, Ease, Dan, Steve, you want to chop it up with us, you want to give us some ideas to incorporate in the show, hit us up in the Discord or become a member and you can speak to us personally. The last show we did was a pajama episode. That was last week on Friday. And that entire show was from the fans, from the supporters. Y'all came up with the concept of pajamas. Y'all came up with the videos to react to. Y'all came up with even some of the things that we've incorporated into the show. So if you want to be involved in the show, become a member, join a Discord, speak to us, and we will, you know, take in consideration your ideas and implement it into the show. Without further ado, let's have the ladies introduce themselves, starting with you. Name, age, and where you from?
23, and I'm from Newark, New Jersey.
Newark, New Jersey?
Yeah.
She from Newark?
Yep.
Okay.
Newark, exactly how you said it.
It's from Newark. That's a fact. Okay, let's do. What do you do for a living?
So I am a midwife and I sell clothes. My brand is called Street Scriptures, and it's already written for y'all gotta tap in.
Okay, you
I
sell
also sell
clothes.
hair too.
You did your own hair?
Yes, I did.
Okay, and let's go with relationship status. Oh, it's complicated. Shorty looked at her best friend like,
What should I say, girl?
what should I claim this nigga or not? I don't know if he's claimable.
I'm single, but
Somebody hitting it. Somebody rapping cheeks. That's a yes.
That's a yes,
She
fellas.
like,
When
should
she
I
laugh
say?
like that, that's a yes.
You
Yes.
said it.
Giggle.
It's funny because you wanted to say you was in a relationship, so that means homie is clapping properly.
no, I didn't want to.
Homie is clapping properly. Expeditiously.
Oh my god.
He T.I.ing it.
Oh my god.
No, I didn't want to say.
You T.I.ing it. It's crazy.
Okay, you is kicking it with somebody. Okay, you from? She tried to
Okay,
put it in that
okay.
90s. I
Yeah,
am
yeah,
kicking
yeah.
it
We
with
kicking
somebody.
it.
We kicking it. He smashing. Okay, moving right. No, I'm joking. I'm not finished with you. Fun fact.
A fun fact: my birthday's on Valentine's Day.
Okay, that's what's up. Wait, how old you turning?
Turning 24.
24. Okay, Valentine's Day. What you Aquarius? Toxic.
Aquarius.
Wait.
Aquarius.
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 Yeah.
Aquarius.
Yeah.
Okay, so wait, I'm not good at signs or zodiacs at all. I'm just speaking nonsense right now.
Talking crap.
So wait, what is Aquarius? That's nothing?
That's nothing. You made that up.
Dang, it's just so you know I'm
Made that up,
trash
You
with
like
zodiac
mix
signs.
Aquarius and Aries together.
Oh, I mixed that together.
That's what it
Aquarius.
sound like.
That's
But
what she
Aries is
said.
the month after, right? Aries
Aries
come
is
after.
in April.
Aries in April?
Aries
Yeah.
is April.
Dang. Okay, never mind me. I'm super trash with
April, and
zodiacs.
then like after the end of April is Taurus, right?
All right, we don't really care
Yeah.
about all that.
Oh shit.
Nah, but all right. So it's fun fact. It's about to be a birthday. You about to be 24. Anything planned?
Oh, they can't hear.
They
Check
can't
the
hear
volume. Check the volume.
nothing. Dan, you
They
still
said-
got it on mute?
They said low audio. My bad, chat. Yo,
Hold up. Let me see.
chat.
Nigga said, damn, you still shut it
You
off.
can't hear.
Hold up. Stop, Ease. And relationship coaching as well, and also couples coaching. So nah, it's. Become a member. Oh, they can't hear her. It's her mic. Your mic is plugged in.
Oh, when you talk, try talking like this close. Yo, chat, my bad, bro. I'm trying to pay attention to them. I can't be just be on my phone just looking at y'all all day.
Ask them if they can hear me now. I mean,
I
see
see.
if they
Hold
can
on,
hear me
hold
now. Or was it me?
Yeah, they said they can't hear no. Turn up your volume.
They can't hear no. Now that got it.
They can't.
They said turn up the volume on her joint, but you gotta speak up louder because you were talking a little low. So if you're gonna talk low, you're gonna have to hug the mic then.
Which one is her?
Y'all can hear me?
No,
I'm
they
right
can't
here.
hear you yet. Hold up.
Oh.
That's 1, 2, 3. So this should be 3.
Too close.
Speaking your mic real quick. Say hello.
Hello,
Yeah, your chat so funny. I was asleep, man. I'm just trying to pay
Easy. I'm
attention.
trying to check the mic.
Oh, my fault, my
Speaking
fault.
your mic.
Hello, 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 hello.
Good here?
Hello, hello, hello.
Yeah, yours should be. Do it one more time.
Hello, hello, hello.
Maybe it is it 2, but it is plugged in, so I'm not sure. And, wait, let me see. So, speaking it again.
Hello, hello, hello. This your girl Asian. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
You know what?
yeah.
You about to just. I got you.
What you gonna do? Switch the mic?
Nah. We gonna leave that there. We gonna give her another chord. All right. Let's see.
Can y'all hear me now? You think they can hear me? Hello, 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 hello.
Yeah. You bougie.
Oh, all right, so we back. Can y'all hear me?
Hello. Oh shit.
My name.
They
Hey,
said-
hey,
they said
ladies.
talk closer when you speak
Make
to the
sure
mic.
you're
Okay. This close enough?
make sure your phones is off and are you on the phone? You can't be on the phone. You gotta turn that off. Yeah.
Give me a second. Okay. I'm gonna call you right back, okay?
That's why I said
Yeah.
silent.
Tell her you gotta tell her to put them kids to sleep.
I'm crying because we.
The babysitter calling. Tell her to whip them kids. Like you got
You
permission to
better
whip them little
stop.
kids.
You better stop.
Okay, we gonna get to your intro. No worries. I can't wait.
I know, right?
They said the volume's better, but let's go.
So they ain't hear me this whole time.
They said it was low.
Put the camera back on me.
So I gotta do it over.
Lift it up a little bit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because I'm
Not down, Dan.
Dan.
Dan, up a little bit.
More, a little more.
A little
right
by
there,
little.
right.
Perfect. That should be.
Yeah, a little
Down a tiny bit,
more,
Dan.
yeah.
I said a tiny, but he
Right there.
takes a whole.
A little bit. Lift it up a
12
tiny
inch.
bit more.
Tiny.
Nah, Dan, you big trash. I got it.
Wait. Oh.
This guy got it.
You fucking killing me.
Here we go.
Dan got a heavy hand.
All right, I think we good. Sorry, chat, for the technical difficulties. We are good.
Red.
Red, if you on the phone, you really got to put the phone away.
Yeah.
Okay, I gotta go.
And actually, Rel, can you collect our phones for me? My man, this we got a new bodyguard, security.
Put your
Rel.
phone on silent,
My phone
vibrate. It's gonna be right there. The
already
door's like
off.
nobody gonna take it.
No, don't let me do that to everybody.
Mine already
I'm
off,
gonna put my
though.
phone away, I promise.
Everybody
nah.
putting their phone.
Everybody
Everybody's
put
doing
their
it.
phone. We normally
You gonna
collect phones,
confiscate
but
the phones now?
no, go ahead, throw it in the basket.
Just throw it in the bag.
Just throw it in the.
Just
Say
throw
hi.
it in the bag. Everybody
No,
do the
y'all,
throw
no,
it in the
no, no.
bag. Just throw it in the bag.
No.
All right, Dan, throw it on me. Okay, all right. So,
All
Can y'all hear me now?
yeah, they can hear you good. Actually, let me just check it just to make sure.
Now what we?
Even the chat said take your phone. They said red annoying.
Ooh.
Oh no!
Yeah, they're coming at you already.
Damn.
What
My
I
cat's
say?
just talking.
Oh my God, no, it's gonna be hate from Rip.
Okay.
Yeah, it's whatever.
That's what y'all
It's whatever.
giving.
All right, we good.
Yeah, I love the
So
chat.
we did fun fact. Your fun fact was it's about to be your birthday.
Yep.
Have you ever taken a Plan B?
Have I? Yes, I have.
How many?
Damn.
Damn, it's right.
Well, it's been a minute though. That was teenage years. I'm grown as.
Dan, you popped one when you was a teenager?
Not like teenage years, but like I'm saying like
18, 19?
18, 19. Like I'm grown to take one, but
Okay.
I'll be very careful now.
So you
I
popping
don't.
like Skittles?
Not
Oh my
like
God,
Skittles. No. It was
Don't-
like
don't
it was
even
like
do
a
that.
mistake
Hey,
for
listen,
real.
remember-
And yeah.
Real quick, ladies, one mic at a time. When
Okay,
she's
you're right.
speaking, can't no one hear her speaking. We ain't even get to your intro yet, but we gonna get to you, mama. Okay, cool. Let's go. Moving right along. Name, age, and where you from?
My name is Alexia. You can call me Lexi. I'm 24, 25 next week, and I'm from Delaware.
Okay. And what do you do for a living?
Well, I'm an applied behavioral analyst, degree in psychology, but I want to get back into the healthcare field, so I'm going back to school for that.
Okay. You have a bachelor's degree in psychology?
Yes.
Good for you. And relationship status?
Single.
How long you been single for?
Man, for like going on 7 years now. Yeah.
7 years.
Basically my whole life.
Okay, when's your last date
shut
though?
up.
When's the last time you had a date?
Last time I had a date, couldn't tell you.
You a virgin?
No, I could tell you, but I don't really know.
When's the last time you hung out with a dude that liked you?
Last time I hung out with a dude,
That liked you? yeah, that's different.
That's different.
The answer's different.
So you've been letting dudes
No.
clap and they haven't even been giving you no commitment?
no. I'm not
You a
saying
virgin?
that they were clapping anything.
You a virgin?
No.
So
Not a
somebody
virgin.
been clapping throughout these. How old are you? 20 what?
24.
24? You fairly young. Not too
Yeah.
young. Nas right there. Okay, fair enough. Never had a relationship. A question. Have you ever been...
Well, I
loo-
had, but it was like high school years. I don't know if that counts. It doesn't.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Have you ever been looking for a relationship?
I'll be honest, when I got to college, it really wasn't giving relationship. So like since I graduated 2 years ago and how it is nowadays, like it's just not giving relationship unless like I find that lucky one. Then yeah, I'm open to it. Yeah, I'm open to it.
Okay.
I just haven't found that one.
You haven't found that one. Okay. Do you think there's a reason to why you're not finding that one? Because we like to say women advertise themselves, men pitch themselves. So maybe the right one, the guy that you want, isn't approaching because you're not advertising yourself to be approached by the right one. Ever thought about it that way?
Might not be.
She like, yeah, nigga, whatever. Let's do fun fact.
Fun fact. I'm a lefty.
Is that fun?
Is that not fun enough?
It's not funny.
Okay. Fun fact.
Wait, you was about to say something
I was
wild.
about to say you get a scholarship for that. I think that's very.
Yes, you do actually. I can get a scholarship just for being left-handed.
Oh, I think that's a myth.
It's not.
No, it really is, bro. That's a real
life.
Chat, Google it for us.
Yeah.
I mean, we
know
hear these
somebody
things, but they say
personally.
scholarship is do you get like some credit towards a scholarship? I don't think you actually get a scholarship.
It's
a
not
grant.
like a full ride because you're left-handed.
Yeah, it's something that
It's a little grant.
qualifies
It's like you
you.
get special
Yeah, it's like for being
Okay,
black. They
another
want to
fun
get niggas
fact.
in college, so it's like, you colored, so that's a qualification. Are you lefty? Another qualification. It ain't nothing too crazy. Like you get a scholarship from it.
No, you actually do get like a little grant, but okay.
A little grant for
check
it.
that.
All right. Check it out if you get a
Another
little
fun
lefty.
fact. I don't really know. I'm bow-legged.
What you think about that, E?
It's funny, but it ain't fun.
Oh my gosh! Like, what do y'all want to know?
Exactly.
I mean, that's good enough. Actually, you shared your
She named
stuff.
three.
No.
Throw it
things.
on this camera real quick, then. Let me have you move over a little.
What are you good at?
What am I good at?
Yeah.
That's. Yes.
Well, I like working out. I like going to the gym. Yeah.
You flexible?
I used to be flexible, but I haven't like stretched in a while. So if I do
double
stretch
jointed or
though,
something?
then I can.
Can you like bring your finger all the way back like that?
This guy asking elementary questions. Moving right
'cause
along.
No.
Let's go with you. Name, age, and where you from?
Drea. I'm
Drea,
from
bring 'em-
Delaware.
See your
Bring the
mic
mic close.
Your mic
They
in
can't
North
hear
right
you.
now.
They can't hear you.
Drea. I'm from Delaware.
Okay. Drea from Delaware, and how old are you?
I'm 30.
You want sound like you was about to put some 30 something.
No, I'm 30.
Oh, you
Just
straight 30. Okay.
Just
So what year
30.
were you born?
Huh?
What year were you born?
94.
Oh, all right. I was about to make sure you was lying. All right.
What?
They really
I
trying
would
to
say
throw
I
that
was younger. Because I look like I'm probably younger. Do I look like I'm younger? to
Nah,
you?
you look about 30.
Okay, I'm 30.
You look about 30.
30 exactly. Don't get it confused though.
You look about 30.
30 or 30 something.
30 something, like about in the 30s.
No.
In
I'm
them
just 30.
30s.
I'm just
No,
30.
you look in them 30s though. You asked us.
Okay.
You gotta keep it no gaze. You look in them 30s.
How old are y'all?
35.
You 35?
You're not 35.
35.
Nah.
I'm 35.
Lying.
You for real? 35?
How old I look?
He's
What you
lying.
talking
Look
about?
at his face.
What you talking
Because
about?
nobody knows. Like, did y'all know coming into this podcast he was 35?
He's
How old
not
you thought he
35.
was? Nobody
He's lying. Look at the smirk.
How old did you think you
He got
was?
that
How old did y'all think I was?
I don't know, but I
You're not
definitely
35.
didn't think you was
Took your mic
35.
You're
closer.
like
Look, do this.
28, 29, maybe 27.
Definitely didn't think you was 35.
28.
29.
29.
Yeah, like
20 something, yeah.
29.
20 something.
I'll give you like
Almost
28,
at 30.
29. Yeah, almost.
Yeah.
Like
29.
you pushing
Don't
it.
rush it.
If you
Yeah.
already 30, then, you know.
Nah, black don't crack. You know.
That's what I was about to say. 35.
35.
Shit.
He 35 for
Yes, I'll be 35 next month. Well, next week.
You too.
But you give me a
That
little
nigga
bit
look
more.
35.
Taking a bed.
Nah, boy.
No, it's because he got the little twist. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got a YN.
Yeah, you want to be a YN still.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
fine.
yeah.
It's
That's
okay.
what it
I
is.
get that.
Oh, you audition want to be young.
That's what it is.
It's okay.
You said
I
a what?
understand.
You want to be a
YN.
YN. You want to be one of the YN.
They always got acronyms for
That's
stuff.
what they be
You
saying on TikTok.
want to be a YN with the
A
switches.
YN.
Okay. Back to you. So you're 37 and
No, first of all, I'm not 37. I'm 30 exactly.
Okay, my bad.
Nobody, what?
My
like
bad, I was
nobody ever
making-
said that.
I was
You got
making
that
sure.
from where?
making sure. And what do you do for a living?
I'm a direct support professional.
Direct support
Direct
professional.
support professional.
So what you do? Who you direct?
So
She takes care of old people.
no, First of all, I don't take care of old, elderly people like I used to. That's what I used to do. But I take care of people with disabilities people that have like conditions like they were born with, like say that they were
mentally challenged or something like that. Yes.
Something along those lines. Yes.
Yeah. I did a job showing to that, so I know what that is.
Yeah. I work with people like that now.
Okay, cool. And relationship status?
I'm taken.
How long you been taken for?
A couple months.
He know you here?
Yes.
You see her phone?
He let you come here?
You seen her phone?
Oh, that was homie on the phone?
You know that was
Nah, that was
Homie on the
on the phone.
phone? No, that was my kids. I have kids.
Okay.
Oh, that was the kids on the phone.
Yeah.
How many you got?
I have 4. I have 2 sets of twins.
Two sets of twins?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. That's crazy, right? That's
Big up to
crazy,
you.
right?
Two
Yeah, I
baby
have
fathers?
2 twins. Yeah.
2 baby fathers.
No, by the same baby dad.
Oh.
Yeah.
So
Look, you got to clap on that.
so you with the baby dad?
No. I'm not with the baby dad. But I'm with another man.
And
that
he gave you
fulfills
2
my
sets
needs.
of twins?
Huh? No, their dad gave me 2 sets of twins. But
And
yes,
that-
I'm not with the dad.
That gene, that twin gene, that runs in his.
That twin gene
or
is
runs
like
in with you.
I think it runs with me because I have an aunt that has 2 sets of twins, right, Lex? She has 2 sets of twins? Yeah. But
Okay.
that's the only person in our family that has twins, so I guess that's where it came from.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough.
Wait, I got a question.
Okay, we get to that in a second. The guy that you're dating now, does he have kids?
Yes.
How many kids he
3.
got?
He has a son that's 15, and he has 2 younger kids.
Okay, cool. Let's go with fun fact.
No, we want to know your fun fact.
Yeah, what's your fun fact?
Oh, okay, I'm sorry. So a fun fact about me is that I was gonna say that I had twins, but we already announced that. So
Okay, and also remember when you speak and just make sure you hear.
okay,
Yeah,
so
start
I
getting the
have
mic.
2 sets of twins. That was my fun fact about me.
Okay, put the camera back on her real quick, then. Let me see if the mic. Oh no, the mic is good. We don't need to lower it.
Okay.
Okay, and have you ever taken a Plan B?
Yes.
How many?
A couple.
Dan, and you still had 2 sets of twins?
Yeah, right? Like, it just doubled back on me. It just came back on me. Like, I felt
We
like...
ain't asked you
He egged
that.
on you.
We ain't asked you that question. Let's go back to you.
Yeah, Miss been single for 7 years. How many
I
times
was
you
like,
took?
my sister gonna have some twins for me, but no.
I used to want to have twins, but she had them for me.
Let me fix your mic.
Yeah, you can answer. We listen. We
I
hear you.
took probably less than 5.
Less than 5?
Yeah.
Papa Mexico, okay.
Tell us about
Actually, not recent at all.
It's been years. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
It's been, they got expensive now. You got,
You got $60.
Woo,
Kids' shoes is adult shoes. Prices.
Yes.
But kids' shoe, they're like $100. Okay?
Infamil, like $50 a can, last 2 days.
Tell me about it. And they be sold
Wait, how many
out.
Plan Bs did you take?
Less than 5.
Less than 5.
I'm sorry.
She got that laugh where it's like, who uncle was that?
Yo, please.
Who uncle that is? No, I'm playing with you. All right, moving right along.
He got the jokes.
Name,
already.
age, and where you from?
My name is Deja Destiny, aka Big Dej. I'm from the Bronx, but I was raised in Jersey, in Newark.
Okay, word, raised in Newark. And what do you do for a living?
So I do multiple things. I'm a rapper, singer, songwriter, but like when I'm not doing that, I also do admissions for a medical school.
Okay, you want to spit a bar?
Right now?
Yeah, you got a lot of people watching.
Okay, let's see. I'm making money making music right now, you know what I'm saying? So, big step of big foot. Applying pressure on her ass, I got that bitch shook. Imagine bitches trying to argue how that shit look. When out of town, I get the thug and fuck with big crooks. I be with big cooks. Yeah, I run it up like I'm paying the town. Sipping on Lucky, yeah, watch me get down. I like to play, but I still like to lounge. Yeah, they loving the style. I ain't no gangsters, just in my blood. Ain't mean to beat her like beat her the buzz. Can't take it back, I ain't fucking with cuz. Yeah, it is what it was. This how the underdog move. This how a bad bitch walk. This how a stepper gon' step. This how a boss bitch talk. This that money making music. That I'm getting money cause I'm making money making music. Yeah.
Right.
I was fine. I like that.
You can tell she from North.
Yeah, you need that.
You We ain't even
That
need
was
the
fire.
beat. The beat
Drop
was
it
in the
February
head.
11th. Okay, stop playing.
The beat,
Yes,
the beat
yes,
was in
yes,
the
yes,
head.
yes.
So y'all girls be saying it's giving gorilla. I like that. I like the flow.
No, it's not
Thank
giving
you.
gorilla, but it's
the flow.
giving.
The flow.
It's
I like the
giving.
flow. The
Yeah.
flow's fire.
Thank you.
Okay, chat. Put a 1 in the chat if y'all like her freestyle. Put a 2 in the chat if she need to retire. So 1 in the chat if it's fire. 2 in the chat if she need to retire. Let us know. Let us
I like
know.
how you rhymed that. That was low key a bar.
they say?
Okay.
Yeah.
They didn't
You
give a number yet.
expired him.
1 in the chat if it's fire. 2 in the chat if she need to retire. Let us know. She want to know too.
No matter what they say, I'm gonna keep going.
Period. Respectfully. Because it's not in you. It's on. It's not on you.
got-
It's in you.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, we got numbers. We got numbers in
What
here.
they said?
Now
What they
coming.
said?
We got.
You said
We
They
got-
gave me none. They said no.
You said one in
They
chapter
said
five,
retire.
if she needs to retire.
They told me to retire.
It's
You're getting 1s and 2s.
yeah.
It's
You
giving.
getting both.
It's giving both.
You getting both.
Yeah.
It's all right. I take
It's
both.
okay.
I take both.
You
It,
getting
it
both.
They heard
seems
the
like
beat would've been better.
half is a hater and the half love me. So I
Okay.
like that. I like that.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Period.
Okay, and relationship status.
In a relationship,
How long you been in a relationship for?
9 years,
Dang, 9 years. Wait,
Period.
how old did you say you were?
27,
27.
About
Been
to be
in.
28.
You got kids?
no kids,
No kids. So you've been in a relationship 9 years with the same guy. Okay, cool.
same woman.
Oh, chick.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh, dang.
How old
She.
are you again?
27.
27?
I'll be 28 February 11th.
Period.
Okay. Shorty was like, yeah, with a female. Okay, fair enough.
Cause you
Fair.
said with the man.
I
have to
did. I was
clarify.
assuming. I was assuming. That's a natural assumption.
No,
There's
I get it.
the LGBTQ population is, I think it's only like what 2% or something like that, or it was 2%, and now it's getting a little bigger with the influence, but it's not a huge
Yeah,
portion of the
nothing's wrong with
population.
that.
So
That's why-
it's just a
yeah.
general assumption.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no problem.
Okay, cool. Let's do. Have you ever? Well, she probably never taken a Plan B. She didn't have to take a Plan B.
I've never taken a Plan B before. I've
She
never
never
had
have you ever
have to
had-
take a Plan B.
with the guy. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you had a
Yeah.
little
Yeah.
dicky on the side. I mean, prior to.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. But that was a long time ago because you've been in a relationship for 9 years. So yeah, Shorty never had to take a plan. See, that's the benefits of. They like, nah, nigga, we don't float that
Oh
boat.
no, I just came from that side. I switched sides
Oh, you switch back.
Why did you switch sides?
because I personally I do want to have a kid, and I'm not the type to just mess with females, then get pregnant. I feel like that's just weird. So I just feel as though that's
can
too much.
understand.
Like, you feel me? I like the real deal.
So you've messed with both. Who do you think is more problematic?
Just about to ask that.
The woman or the man? Who's more problematic?
Like when I'm dating.
Yeah,
girls,
if you're
like,
dating a woman or if you're dating a man, who's more problematic?
I feel as though
Yeah, who stresses you out more?
I think it was girls.
Yeah, I seen a TikTok
telling.
video, and
I
this
think it
chick,
was
she was
girls.
saying how like she was dating a girl, and that girls really like disturb your peace. And
Like, cause it's like we're both girls. Like, they know how to get to you. They know like your emotions, everything. So I just feel like it was girls, cause it's like yeah.
Okay.
so now you know
Fair
what
enough.
us men go through.
Yeah, it's about to be 4 years though. I've been single. Yeah, so
Okay.
Okay, fair enough.
at the side.
Also, there is a statistic that shows that the domestic violence rate is higher
And women, yes.
Yeah.
you know,
Yes.
same
Oh, you went through
sex.
domestic violence?
relationships with
I
other
didn't
women.
know
I
Yeah,
didn't
yeah.
go through it, but I'm not gonna lie. I definitely
can
was putting
understand
my hands because it's like,
Oh, you just put your hands on her.
yeah, because it's like, stop playing with me. Why? Like he was touched. Like I'm
Yo.
telling
She
you, he
said we was
tussling. He
tussling.
I was cheating. I'm sorry. I'm like,
yeah, you
that's
been
another
tussling with
thing
your
though.
girl?
Like
I've tussled.
that's why I was like, yeah.
I've tussled.
You know
I've
why
tussled
it's-
once or twice in 9
One of
years.
the reasons of why it's higher, I think, from a biological perspective, because women are more neurotic, which means that you feel more negative emotions.
Exactly.
So per situation or per experience, the woman feels more negative emotions than a man. So you're in a relationship with a woman that's two people that feel a lot of negative emotions towards situations. So an explosion is just bound to happen. So that's kind of how it
I think
works.
it's so much that. I think that it's just you have when you're in anybody, if you going back and forth with somebody, it could be an argument like with two women, and an argument can easily escalate into a physical altercation, especially because we're two women. So it's like I'm looking at you like, okay, you're a girl, I'm a girl, we could fight. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Whereas if it's a grown ass man, you looking at this grown ass, I can't beat you.
Exactly.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So I know that I can't, like, that's not a situation that we about to get into.
Yeah,
It
and
could,
also
but, you know.
statistics also show in heterosexual relationships, the woman is more likely to be the aggressor, but men just don't report it. So women do hit men more than men hit women,
definitely
but
be hitting
men
on
just
men.
don't report it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know a lot of women that hit on men, but I
Okay.
know some men that definitely hit on women. I've been hit on by men before too.
Yeah,
It's
it's niggas
been,
that'll
you know,
smack a chick down.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
And
But
sometimes you got
Not me. We
It'd be
don't
like
support
that.
that over here.
Yeah,
We
we
don't
don't do that.
Don't hit chicks, bro. Don't hit chicks. It's pointless.
yeah, because I was surprised you didn't retaliate. I seen when Shorty threw the
drink.
Oh, it hurt my heart.
Yeah.
It made me
So
itch
much
a little bit.
self-control.
It made
We
you.
were
You
watching
wanted
it.
to knock her out for me. I should have had you here.
Can I ask a
Should've-
question?
That would have had me so tight.
How do you?
Oh man.
How do you like have so much self control? Because that should have been a goner.
You
That
know
is
what?
a good question.
People ask me that question, and one of the reasons is like I do podcasts with women. I also do podcasts with men. Men is different. Men, they want to talk crazy and make it hominem attacks and, act out of line. I give the same exact energy back because I can smack you.
Yeah.
And not only can smack you, if you keep talking or if you're doing something that's going to threaten me, I will smack you.
Yeah.
So when it comes to men and I'm doing a podcast with men, it's different. They're going to get that energy back. But with women, they're the weaker gender. They're the weaker sex. And I understand women. It's like a child almost, how I look at it. I'm 6'4", 205. Like, what is she going to do to me?
Right,
So the
right.
chick threw the drink. It's like, okay.
water.
It's just like, I got daughters that, they act up sometimes. Go to your room. So that's how I treated her, just like a kid. So
So go to your room.
yeah, it's like, all right, get off my podcast. You
No,
out of
for
here.
real.
Yeah, that's all it was.
And
Like, get
and
her-
I'm gonna give
get
you
her outta
I
here.
can give you respect for that because it takes a lot, and then you would have got backlash for going back and forth with a woman or entertaining it.
You
And-
didn't blink.
and-
I'm not gonna
And
lie.
I'm not gonna
I
lie.
didn't-
yeah.
I didn't
You didn't
flinch.
move. You didn't
But,
move.
I mean, it came in slow motion. I seen it, so I tried to not let it get on my whole beard. So I like moved a little bit, and it got on the side. I'm like,
didn't even see it.
you ain't really moved. Like,
yeah, I barely moved.
I watched it and I said, "Damn!" I'm like, "Yo, he didn't move." Like, oh,
I told Cooley so many
that'd have been
times,
the
like, yo,
quickest
you
way to
better
like
than
make me
bro.
just jump
Yeah.
on my skin.
You got big props for that. Yeah.
Appreciate you. Okay, so we got some super chats that came in. We got B's Life. Welcome to Mob Ties, brother. Welcome to Mob Ties. We got Great Win sends in $10. In regards to the backlash the football player got for proposing to his white girlfriend, why do black women get angry and bitter when black men that they don't want to date outside their race? Okay, so why do black women get angry and bitter when black men that they don't want date outside their race? Good question. So, ladies, did y'all see about that college football player? He proposed to his white girlfriend. Y'all seen that, right?
Yeah.
It was
They
on.
had two kids. She was wearing the glasses. She looked like a little. Nerd.
No. She
No.
wasn't no nerd. She wasn't
It
no
was
glasses. She was
football.
Oh, no, it was
like.
the other one. Okay, yeah. I saw that. Yeah.
Okay, ladies. So let's go ahead and get y'all perspective on that. Let's start with you.
What do you guys think?
So the question is, why do black women get angry or bitter when they see a black man date outside their race? And were you mad about seeing that?
Personally, anything on the internet don't have nothing to do with
Okay,
me.
fair
Like
enough.
it's not my life, But I just feel as though black women, probably get mad because it be on some like, don't come crying to us when you know what type of situation you're in. Just to be put back in that situation, or it's just like things that you see in life. Like, I personally don't have no opinion on that because everybody do what's best for them, honestly. Like, but they probably get mad because the black men probably come crying about what the white woman doing to them and all that. But it's like, you knew that, like,
Wait, so why do you think the black women are upset then?
Well, that's what she's saying. You saying that the black women are upset because the black men are coming back to them crying?
Yeah, so it'd be like they're complaining about the white woman and what they're doing and all that, but then it's just like you'll still choose to deal with them, or they'll know what's up with the white woman and just still.
That's an assumption, though. Do you really think that the black men that are choosing white women are going back to black women?
I personally don't know.
So to reiterate, so there are some black women, not all obviously, that they get upset when they see a black guy dating a white girl.
Well, so I'm about to say,
or marrying a white girl. So in your opinion, I don't know if there's a right answer, but in your opinion, why do you think that they get upset when they see a black man dating a white woman or marrying a white woman? In your opinion,
because they probably think. I feel like I personally look at it like they probably think black men think black women want them for their money or like want them for what they have or whatever sometimes, or they just mad because it's not them. Like sometimes it be like that. It's just not them, and they just mad. Like sometimes it just be like that. Like
moving right along. Why do you think that black women are angry and bitter when they see a black man, a successful black man, dating outside the race to a white woman?
I think because a lot of times, like when black men go to white women, they do it because they feel a negative way towards black women. Like they had bad experiences. So they know that they're going to run their mouth and talk down on black women, which most of the time black men do. They talk down on black women.
So black women don't talk down on black men?
I feel like
because
black men and women talk down on each other, which really is still not okay. But yeah,
to go on social media, this maybe not right now, but this you can find plenty of statuses, whether on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram, of women just dogging men. You know what I mean? Especially black men. You know what I'm saying? So why should a man date a certain race of woman when they're constantly dogging black men?
I don't think that we're constantly dogging black men. I think it's just the society that we're in now. Everybody's just dogging each other, you know? And I just think it's all messed up. Okay, I don't think so. I think that the black community, yes, we do have a lot of things to work on, but I think we're bashing each other. I don't think it's just one more than the other.
Got you.
Yeah.
So your answer was the reason why black women, you know, are angry and bitter at black men dating outside the race is because the black men feel negative towards. They think that the black men feel negative towards them.
Yeah, they paint a negative picture of black women when they do move on to these white women.
Okay, so
and then
question for you
they
real
make
quickly
these white women feel comfortable, you know, saying certain things, which she did say. She was talking negative about, you know, black women.
The white girl?
I don't know if that was her specifically, but I seen something like that on Twitter today, like when it was a white woman and a black man. And, actually a white woman commented on it. And she had said, this is
she
why.
Was in the comments.
Yeah, she said this is why black men don't want black women.
And what was the reason? Because why?
She was like, because y'all are angry and bitter and just, you know, that whole picture that black men paint of black women.
Okay, so my question for you is, so you said a few things there. I'm trying to understand your worldview. So black men pretty much paint a negative image towards black women when they choose a white girl, right? So, but how? How do they make black women look like negative or seem negative if they choose a white girl? Like how does that happen? It's a choice. It's a preference. So it's like, you know, you go to an ice cream shop, you got chocolate and vanilla, you got one vanilla.
You always
Should chocolate feel negative because I chose vanilla? So like explain to me the psychology behind it.
Yeah.
Because I'm trying to understand.
Yeah, so most black men start dating black women, right? Most of the time, people start dating their own race, let's be real. And then you venture out to different races. So,
from a general perspective, I can say yes. Not all. And maybe not even most, because it all depends on the demographic of where the black person is being raised.
And the demographic.
So like in the South, yeah, it's a lot more black people in the South than any other, than any other states. So in the South, yeah, we can see more, the same
couples,
race,
right.
black couples, the same race dating. But if you start to travel more up north, well, there's more white girls, there's more diversity. So the black guy's gonna date Spanish girls, white girls. The white girl's gonna date,
Well,
black
generally,
boys.
I think people start dating in their race because that's just what they're used to. That's just what they know. Right?
Yeah, from
That's
an
what they're comfortable
entire
with.
view. But like,
Yeah.
if we look at it from
But I'm trying to get to my point though.
Okay, real quick. But even if we look at it like black people is only 16% of the population, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah. So most are in the South. I do believe. So yeah, most black couples do marry. Black men
women.
do marry black women.
Yeah, there's a high percentage of black
There's
men.
a high percentage.
believe that.
Yeah, most
We just
of
don't
them.
see it on the internet, but that's controlled though. What you see on the internet is actually controlled. But in real life, there are a lot of black men that are married to black
For
women.
sure,
And I
100%.
believe
Let's get to your
that,
point, though. I didn't want to
I
cut you
believe
off.
that.
Yeah, go ahead.
I almost forgot what I was talking about now.
Okay, so we were on. You were just explaining to me how a black man choosing a white girl makes the black woman look negative or bad. It paints
Well,
a
I was
negative
just-
connotation towards the black woman.
Yeah,
That choice.
I would just say that, yeah, I feel like they do. And I feel like most of the time we date in our own race because that's what we're comfortable with, right? But then eventually you venture out and you try something new. And when you try something new, it's probably a reason behind that, right? Like, okay, let me try something new.
We gonna move
Either
forward.
just because I'm curious or because I had a negative experience. So it's either one or the two. And I feel like most of the time it's just because they had a negative experience.
Okay.
Yeah.
Vad, what do you think? Why do you think black women get upset when you see a black man date and or marry a white woman? In your opinion?
In my opinion,
In your opinion?
I feel like it's because maybe the black man has become more successful and has gotten more money, and they feel as though they can upgrade to a woman that is higher than a black woman. That makes them feel as though they are a king. Maybe that a black woman maybe doesn't make them feel as that they're a king.
Okay,
Do you
so-
understand what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying. Question for you. You said the black men feel as though choosing the white woman is an upgrade. Why do you think that? Why would you think that?
I feel like that it makes them feel as that there is an upgrade.
So you feel that the black man feels that the white woman is an upgrade. So you trying to feel for the black man.
I'm not feeling for them. I'm just saying what I feel as though they feel.
Because
Okay, real quick. But she said the same
Because
thing.
listen to me. So if I explain this
Sure.
to you, I feel as though like black people should, if they initially date their own race, like my sister was saying, they date someone that is the race of their own. So I feel as though when they start making more money, that they feel as though that race that they decide to date outside of being black, like maybe it's Hispanic or maybe it's white, they feel as though that woman is more easier to obtain to than a black woman. Because a black woman, they speak their mind. They tell you what they want. You know, we all have our wants and we have our needs, and we express that to you. And we tell you what we're going to accept and what we're not going to accept from you. It's just that's just what us black queens have in us, period. And a white woman, they don't.
Why the white woman not a queen?
A white woman, let me tell you. Let me
Black
tell
queen?
you.
Go ahead now. I'm messing with you. Go ahead.
Yeah. So let me tell you, like a black woman, a white woman is going to sit there and just let you provide for them and let you do what every white man would do for a white woman, which is provide, which is take care of them, which is do everything you feel as though you need to do for a woman. You're going to do that for that white woman.
what's wrong with that? What's wrong with white
You're
women?
going to do
wanting-
that for that white woman. You're going to do that for that Hispanic woman.
What
Because
is
you know
wrong?
why? Because they're not a black woman. Because they're not because they're not going to tell you what you should do, what you should not do, and they're not going to put their foot down, and they're not going to tell you, hey, I want you to do this and I want you to do that, and they're not going to speak on that shit, because you know why? Because they're white, and because they know that they have a strong black man there to provide. And as a black woman, you see that in a black man. You know what a black man can provide, and you know what a black man can do, and you know what a black man can do for a black queen. So that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm saying, like, a black woman knows what a black man can do. So we just try to instill that in y'all's head. We just try, if y'all forget that, we try to instill that in y'all, and we try to just like
instill what
make y'all instill that.
Instill what?
Instill that. You can do this. You can do that. We motivate y'all. We do all those things that feel as though y'all probably feel as though y'all can't provide. Y'all can't do this. Y'all can't do that.
Get reactions.
You understand what I'm saying?
Okay, real quick. So you said a lot there.
Yeah, a whole lot.
One of the things,
so y'all can understand my point.
we understand you.
Okay.
So one of the things that you said there was, you know, the reason why the black man chooses the white woman is because if we just look at the logical entailment of all the things that you said, he chooses the white woman because the black woman is too hard to handle. Seems like he wants something that's easier to handle.
To sum it all
so
up.
then my question for you is, why would a black man want to handle any woman?
Because it's easier.
No. But listen to the question.
Because it's easier to handle a woman that is not the same race.
That provides. Listen, let me say it again real quick.
Okay, go ahead.
Why would a man want to have to handle any woman? Why, if you get into a relationship and I'm out working and paying the bills and protecting and providing, like you said, why would I want to go home and deal with a woman that I have to handle? Why would I want to deal with more?
Because a black woman has more than just. But I think you're missing a point.
No, I think you're missing a point.
Black women are more strong-minded. We have things that we want.
Yeah, that's not the question, though.
Okay.
Pay attention real quick.
Okay.
So, think about it. Men, we go out there fighting dragons. We dealing with the world. We going out there and we're... Well, I mean, I'm saying that we're going out in the workforce and we're competing. In order for us to bring home the money, we have to compete. Life is a competition. So once we leave the house, there's a competition for me to get my paycheck. There's a competition for me to keep my house.
Is that not the same for the woman?
We're speaking about the dynamic that you said. If the man is protecting and providing, right? In that dynamic, the man is out there competing with the world, so then he can bring home the food and the money for the wife and the children. If he is doing that, right? He's doing his job. Why would he then want to come home to a woman?
To a black woman.
No, listen. Why,
to a black woman.
Take
say
away.
that. Say
listen,
that.
Stop it.
No, say
for
a black
you,
woman.
For you, I need you to understand. Forget about any racists. Just think about this.
Okay.
Why would any man, let's speak about the genders, why would any man want to go home to a woman that he then has to handle and do another job? He's already out there working and doing things. Why would he want to have to come home?
Because she has a mind of her own, because she feels as though she wants more than what she has.
I got it.
Because she feels as though she wants more than
No, you're speaking,
just being
once again, you're speaking for the woman. Let's think about the man. So put yourself in a man's perspective.
Okay.
So let's just reverse it real quick. Let's say if you are in a relationship, right?
Yeah.
You've been in a long relationship, actually.
No.
Wait. How long you been in a relationship?
It's not been that. It hasn't been that long.
Okay, let's just say, you're in a relationship. Hypothetically, you've been living together with this man, but let's say you're the breadwinner. You're out there competing with the world. You're out there you make the bulk of the money, and you're doing things. Now, let's say when you come back home from a long day of work, you're tired. You just want some love. You want some food. You want to be, nurtured, right? You want some of that good energy. Now, let's say when you come home, your guy is being nagging, being annoying, being combative with you. You'll be like, God dang, nigga, I just was working, paying all the bills. Like, let me come home to something like soft and good and lovey-dovey. So now let's just flip it, right? From your worldview and your standpoint, you're saying that the black man is choosing the white woman is because she's less combative. And you're saying that the black woman is more to handle. Right. So, which you wouldn't even choose that. You get what I'm saying?
That's usually what it is.
But that's usually what it is. But you wouldn't even choose that. Like, think about it. We just flipped it, right? And you was out there working, making the bread. Now, let's say if you went home to a guy and he's the nurturer pretty much. He's out there cooking, cleaning, and doing that stuff. But when you went home to him, he was combative and nagging and being annoying to you. Would you like that?
Would I like that?
You
No.
wouldn't like that. You would appreciate more of a good, loving, caring, nurturing energy if you're the breadwinner, right?
Right.
It's got it. So that's what men want.
But listen to me.
So the logical entailment would be if black men are choosing white women with your worldview because black women are more combative and they're more to handle. Well, that means that black women need to change their behavior and get on program. Know their role and play their role. If you got a man that's being masculine, taking care of the bills and protecting and providing for you, you nurture that man. You be feminine. You be submissive. You get on his program. You cheer him on.
But you also have a mind of your own. And you also speak of things that you feel as though maybe your man doesn't want to speak of. But you speak of that because you want to speak of it. To make it be known, to make your man feel as though you are thinking of those things that he doesn't want to avoid. He wants to avoid talking about. The black woman speaks of things and does things that the black man probably doesn't want to talk about. Probably doesn't want to do.
Like what?
I'm saying
it don't
like
even matter
anything.
like what. Then that's her problem.
A white woman is going to avoid that shit just so that you're happy in that time. Just so that you have everything that you want.
But
and
then
I get
who
it.
takes
And you would like that shit at that time.
And remember, try to no
you
cussing.
would like it. Okay, I'm sorry.
You get, but so think about what you just said. Like, who's at fault then? If show of hands real quick. Who wants a leader?
Me?
Now, do you think most women want a leader?
Yes.
Okay, so if most women want a leader, by default, the woman, in order for the woman to get a leader, by default, she must follow that man's lead in order for her to have a leader.
Absolutely.
Got it, right?
Absolutely.
So if she must let me finish my
go
point.
ahead.
If the woman must follow the man's lead if she wants a leader, then that means that why is the black woman, like you're saying, being so combative, being so annoying, not wanting to get on not wanting to get on the man's program, but the white woman is getting on the man's program. So wouldn't you say that the blame would just be on black women, not the black man? So who's at fault for black men not choosing black women? We would have to say that the black women are at fault because they're not changing their behavior and getting on the black man's program, but the white woman is.
But you're making it seem as though like the black woman is at fault for speaking her mind and for doing what she feels like though she needs to talk to her significant other about. I'm talking about speaking up. I'm talking about.
Listen, since the beginning of time, and even in the Bible, it's better to live on the corner of your house or the roof of your house than be in a house with a quarrelsome woman. So even God knows, Jesus knows, women should shut up and listen to the man.
That's what you
They
think.
shouldn't be talking.
That's why black men will go for the white women. That's what I'm trying to say to you. That's why the black man will go for the white women.
It's in history books. It's in the
That's
oldest
why the
text.
black man would go for the white women is what I'm saying to you.
It is not your place.
Because a white woman would shut the fuck up, and that's what I'm saying to you.
I have a question for you. Hold on, let me ask you a question.
Yeah, but what that doesn't, like, you're saying something, but it doesn't prove anything. You're like making.
What you're saying doesn't prove anything.
No, what it proves is that the reason why black. I'm just going with your logic,
we
right?
could probably look at statistics, or someone could do a study
why
on
would-
that.
Real quick, let me just
would-
finish my point
why
from what she
would-
said. Look,
Okay.
you're just saying that, like, well, that's the reason why black men are choosing white women because
Successfully black men?
because
Yeah.
white women are more submissive.
Yes.
So the black man is not an L for the black man; it's the L for the black women because y'all not getting any successful black men. So you're saying it like it's an L for the black man. No, all men we want a feminine, submissive woman. We want a feminine and submissive woman.
There are black women that are submissive
there are
and
many
feminine.
in all races. There are many
You
women
have
that's
to bring
feminine
that
and
out
submissive.
of them. You can't be.
No, that doesn't
No,
make
that's
sense.
that's incorrect because by nature a woman is supposed to be feminine and submissive
nature,
and
yes,
nurturing.
but-
so if you hold on,
I'm
stop. If you're not feminine, submissive, if I come home from a long, hard working day and when I come home, the first thing you want to do is argue and nag. I don't want to be around that.
No.
You know what I'm saying? The difference between now in this particular situation, the difference between a white woman and a black woman is, you know, she's fine with being home and taking care of the home and loving and nurturing her man. Because men, we want peace. You got to think about what a man wants. It's not all about what a woman wants. Because if you want us to marry you, you got to acquiesce to what we want. You know what I'm saying? Just like you want us to protect and provide. Okay, we protect and providing. Now you got to act. Now you got to play your part. If you're not gonna be feminine, submissive, cook, clean, make us feel good, you know, be our stress reliever. Why would we date you?
But what if we do all of those things, but we just don't?
So I have a question because you said earlier, a white woman will let a black man protect, you know, and provide, and take care of them. What is wrong with that?
What's wrong with what?
What is wrong with you said a white woman will let a black man protect and provide and take care of them while they're home, and you said it like it was a bad thing. What is wrong with that?
There's nothing wrong with that, but I'm just saying what a white woman would do is act as though that they have no right to speak on things.
That's not true.
That is
being submissive.
what should be spoken about, which a black woman will speak on, and a black man wouldn't like that, and y'all would call that combative, and y'all would call that trying to argue, and y'all would call that trying to go back and forth.
No, it ain't trying to do that. It is doing that. If you speak,
well, that's
and
what
being,
I'm saying. A black man can't handle stuff like that from a
it
black
isn't
woman,
about
which
a-
is why
it
they
isn't
would
about
take
a
the route
handle.
as going to
So,
a white woman.
Let's peel
That's
back
what
the
I'm saying.
layer too, and then we got to move. We're gonna get your perspective too.
Yeah.
So you said that. Well, the man has to, you know, do certain. The man has to get the
Yeah,
woman to be submissive and feminine. Listening to me real quick, pay
I'm
attention.
listening.
Yeah, so you said that the man has to get the woman to, he has to get that out of her for her to be submissive and feminine, right?
Yeah.
Now,
Because a
real
black
quick,
woman is not going to just do that off
I
rip.
get what you're saying. So real quick,
Yeah.
right? Let's just use that same logic. So you have to get me to be feminine and submissive. That's what you're saying as a black woman. Now, you want a masculine man, right?
Right.
What if I said to you, you have to get me to be masculine. Before you get to me to be masculine,
should be
I'm going
masculine.
to act feminine.
You should be
I should
masculine
already
as
be
a
masculine.
man.
So
And you should
guys,
be
so
feminine
let's
as a
just go
woman.
ahead. Let's go ahead and reverse
Exactly.
it. You should automatically be
But you know
feminine.
what?
Listen real quick. You should automatically be feminine and submissive as a woman, and not have no man
Should
should
I
have
shut
to
up?
get that out of you.
I shouldn't say anything.
No, I'm not saying.
Well,
No, you good. You good. She's good.
Oh, okay.
She's fine.
Good, but
She's expressing
Yeah, listen.
herself.
Yes, listen, because you're
Listen
listening
to,
to him.
No, you
to
keep
understand and not
keep
listen to.
interrupting.
you're not listening.
Just
You like
listen and then we'll let you speak.
It's all good though.
It's over.
But we're gonna
Okay.
move. We're gonna
Yes,
move right
let's go to
along.
Deja.
So
Deja.
let's get your
But I get
perspective.
your
The super chat was.
I don't know
I
the
forgot
question.
the
So
question. Go
the
ahead.
question was, Deja, in your opinion, why do you think
Never
black
say
women
anything.
get upset when a black man date in or marry
Never
a
say
white
anything.
woman? In your opinion,
In my
so I
opinion,
know not all black women
do
are
that.
bothered by this, but the ones that are bothered, why do you think they're bothered by that?
Yeah, generally speaking.
yeah, I think that it could be multiple reasons. I think that in the specific situation that the chat was talking about, they was talking about the football player. I think you said right. That's a successful black man. So a lot of the times why you weak?
No,
You reading the
chat
chat?
crazy.
What
Oh
they
no, go
said.
ahead. My bad.
But a lot of the times when you are dealing with, or when you see a successful black man as a black woman, you're looking like, oh wow, like he's a successful black man. You see black men all the time, but sometimes it's hard to come by a successful black man. So you have somebody that is a football player, and it's like, damn, why wasn't that me? I feel like that's how a lot of them is looking like.
It's
And I'm not
because-
saying me like me.
I know what you mean.
You know.
It's because they want to cause chicks like Red over there that just don't want to listen. I want to argue back and forth and stuff like that. Because they're all black women like that. They don't want to listen. They want to do. They're not
That's
even
what
trying
I
to
was saying
understand.
earlier.
They're
That's what
not-
I was saying
They're
earlier.
not trying to understand. They want to fight
Black
you.
women just want you to understand their point of view. Black women want you to see what they are going through, and black men just don't want to deal with that shit.
No. The thing is, all women want that. The white woman wants that too, but the white woman just knows her place.
Is that what it is?
She just knows her place by a man's side. She knows her place. She may feel these things, right? But she's expressing it much differently than the black woman. From your worldview, that's what you're saying. You're saying that, well, white women tend to be like more, feminine and let the black man kind of get away with what he want to do. Mm-hmm. But the black woman, she's more expressive and wants to express her opinion and how she feels. The thing is, both women want to do it. They all women, you have emotions, you have feelings. You definitely want to express yourself. The thing is, a submissive feminine woman, she just does it with grace, or she does it in a way where it's feminine, or she just knows when not to speak. Right. Like, everything don't have to be spoken about. You don't always have to give your opinion or your perspective on things. You could just follow your man's lead.
And if you don't trust them to lead you, then why are you with them?
Nah, facts.
But, okay, let's do a quick wrap up with this. And then we got a clip, actually. Good conversation, chat, because we got a clip that we're going to play, a Dr. Umar clip, which was funny. So we want to get y'all takes on that, too, which kind of goes with this topic. So let's just wrap this up. So pretty much all of the ladies said, your answers was the same. Of course, you said some different things, but the logical entailment in all of your answers was, well, when the black man chooses a white woman, it brings a negative connotation towards the black one. So when a black man chooses the white woman, it creates a negative connotation towards the black woman, which makes it seem like the black woman is more negative, like it's a negative feeling. Yeah. So all of these things that y'all said is negative, right? It's a negative feeling. You get it? So when we look at this and I psychoanalyze your answers, what it seems like, right, from what I've noticed here, is that black women project, right? You project. So you have this negative feeling already towards the white girl, which is why you put on makeup like the white woman. You wear the white woman's hair. You have on fake hair. You do all of these things to try to express these visual characteristics of the white woman. You get it? This is what you do. So subconsciously, white women and all women that's more beautiful than you, or that you deem or think that's beautiful than you view that woman as competition. That is the fact. Subconsciously, you view the woman as competition. Justin LeBoy, he lied to you. He liked to say all unbothered and ain't nobody a competition. No, subconsciously, you know that these women are your competition. So what happens is you project, you think and you feel that you are less than a white woman. So when the black man chooses the white woman, you go ahead and blame the black man for making you feel less than, when actually you already felt less than, because you're trying to imitate the white woman's hair, the makeup, and so forth and so forth. You get what I'm saying? So on and so forth. So when I peel the layer back and psychoanalyze all of this, is something that the black woman has to really overcome. Let's say if me and Ease was trying to do our hair like the white man.
Get surgery.
It will look crazy. Yep. It will look crazy. Let's say we got surgery on our nose, right? We got our skin lighter, and you know what? We did the some type of
perm to make our hair shit like
some
white
type
people.
of
I've seen those kind of
Elvis perm. Where we do some type of what is it called? The shaggy,
the Jake,
whatever. Whatever you call them.
We do some type of white guy hairstyle. You're gonna be like you're gonna think about it like something wrong with this nigga. Like, why is he trying to emulate the white man? It makes no sense. So then as black people, black men, when we observe our black women trying to emulate the white woman, it's like, God dang, less is kind of more. We don't really care about the whole makeup. We want you to wear your natural hair. Even if it's peasy and it ain't long, that's still something to grip onto. We don't want to try to grip onto something and then rip out this fake hair. God dang, we got fake hair in our bed now. It's all making us itch. We don't want that. We want the real hair. And all the type of the products and all of that. The products be leaking on the skin and making the pimples pop out. God dang, stop using all those products.
White women do that too.
Yeah, they do.
They're not using it to where it's coming on.
But they do. It's a lot of white women that try to do the same thing that black women do, and vice versa.
For sure. They'll go ahead and get a BBL. They'll go
get a
ahead and get their
BBL,
lips
they'll
done.
do
Braids,
makeup,
try to
They'll do these things.
they'll get weave,
Yeah.
everything,
Yeah.
and they got
Well,
full long
I
hair.
mean,
no,
listen,
not
but-
well,
No,
because
they
if
don't
you
do the
go,
same thing to the same
they'll
extent.
get sewings, they'll wear
We
a whole
know
lace
that's the
front.
biggest
No,
difference.
listen.
all
What I'm
of that
saying here,
stuff.
ladies,
That's
is
the biggest
I'll go ahead and grant you that. Well, yeah, there's some white women out there that's trying to emulate black women, for sure. We know those, and I'll even say those white women are weird. If they're doing so much things or getting their hair braided in a way and getting fake hair in, it's like, why you really be white? You don't even like what
But
is
can I
you
say
doing?
something?
You get what I'm saying? So. That's what I'm saying. Me looking at this and psychoanalyzing all of your questions, the truth is that you're projecting and you're mad because you really don't like the white woman and you know that the white woman is just out competing you.
And that's why I just say it goes back to that. It's just not
the biggest,
them.
look,
Like,
the biggest, it's not. Look, the biggest difference is this. It's not the whole makeup hair thing because all women do that. This is a woman thing, in my opinion.
beauty
the
thing.
biggest difference between white women and black women is white women prioritize family and children. That's what they prioritize the most. That's up there. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of men, not just black men want families. Men would like to get married and have families. And white women prioritize that. The majority of black women have their bachelor's and master's degree, which is great, but they're not prioritizing family. They're not putting family first. So, you know what I'm saying? A man with no kids, he wants a family. He wants a woman that's going to prioritize that. And I'd have daycare raise his kids. And white women are saying, you know what, I will do that. I would not go to school and get a bachelor's degree, and I'll put my family first. And that's what black men want. So that's why the successful black man, most of the time goes for the white women because they don't have a problem being taken care of and raising the kids because that's what they want to do. And that's their goal. And that's what makes them happy. In all honesty, all women want to be married and have kids and marry the right guy. But if you're not prioritizing that, then that man is not going to prioritize you.
I got something
It's
to
that
say.
simple.
Yeah, I was gonna.
Because
something
I was
to
about
say
to
though
say,
earlier.
We'll start here and we go around.
I was about to say with that goes back to, okay, so why when black women want to stay home and take care and we can't do that? We get looked at as we don't want to work hard, we don't want to put the work in, we don't want to work
Who said
at
I
all.
can't do that? Who's looking at you like that? Who?
That's in this society, a lot of black men, you feel me?
No.
They look at women like that sometimes. Like
No.
they be on some like, oh, you just want to stay home, or you just like.
No.
But sometimes you do have black women out there that literally want to be a stay-at-home mom. Like they want to be a family.
to
They
an
wanna,
extent. So
Right. I mean,
here's
there are
the
some
truth
guys-
is there is maybe some
there are
guys
some
that
guys
may
that want their
think
woman to
that
work.
yeah, and want the woman to work, but
There's a
I
lot of
mean.
them.
It's
And
a
maybe
lot.
there are a
No,
good
it is.
few of them.
A lot.
But when we look, influence creates thinking and thinking creates behavior. So it's the feminist movement. So the feminist movement, social,
I can agree
it's
with
a social construct. It literally brainwashed women to believe that, well, it's more important for me to prioritize going to college, getting a degree, and prioritizing a career rather than a family and children, like E said. Now there's white women, they've been influenced by feminism, and black women been influenced by feminism. But even if you peel back the layer to things as well, when you're looking at the family dynamic, more black women they came from single mother households, so they really didn't have a father figure in the house, so they didn't really have an example of a man to look up to and see the woman and observe how their mother observe the relationship of the mother and the father in the household. So then when they meet a man, they don't even know how to treat that man because they never observed a man in their household.
No,
you get what I'm
right.
saying?
Yeah.
So there's so many different aspects to why the black woman
It's about
can't
how
be
you was
submissive
raised, I feel,
and
household.
follow a man's lead. It will be feminism. It will be coming from single mother households. And it can just be the culture as well. The culture is rotten itself. Our culture revolves around entertainment only. Black culture is just entertainment. Like that's what we've known for. It's very popular and very influential, but it's entertainment influential. You get what I'm saying? Like we're not influencing our black culture to prioritize family and children. We're influencing our culture to
Go to the
prioritize
club.
Cardi B, go to the club, drinking, smoking, Papa Molly, listening to
Baddies.
hip hop music,
Yeah.
baddies.
You ain't wrong.
You get what I'm saying?
You ain't
Bad
wrong.
girls
Yeah,
Bad
for
Girls
sure.
Club.
You ain't wrong.
So it's
Yeah.
all of this degenerate behavior that's being, that's influencing the black culture.
Just think about it, like we're all black here. You know what I mean? Like, how many of your mom told y'all to go to school, get a good job, don't depend on no man, you don't need no man?
I mean, if you think about
My
it,
sister's one of them. My sister has a
Get that
master's
clip up,
degree.
Dan.
She
We gonna react to
prioritized
it.
school first. The majority of black women prioritize school first over
Yep.
family. And I'm not saying that's not a bad. I'm
Bad
not saying
thing,
it's a bad
yeah.
thing. But if
That's
you
just-
want a family, you have to prioritize that first. Because if you when you find that man that's willing to protect and provide, you won't have to worry about going to school and paying all the bills because you're prioritizing family. Once a man sees that you're prioritizing family and his kids, you're not going to want for anything. If you want the stars, he's going to give you the moon, Jupiter, and Mars on top of that because you're doing what he wants. And that's prioritizing the household and the family. And there's nothing wrong with being feminine, being a mother, being a wife, prioritizing family. We actually respect women more that prioritize those things. We don't look down on those women. Other women like to call those women pick-me's. Well, we love pick-me's.
Pick me.
You know what I'm saying?
So, Dan, we about to react to a clip. So, go ahead, run that.
Big difference between the snow bunny and the African queen is the snow bunny will find a black man in progress. She will find him on the job. She will find him on the university. And that snow bunny will see a black man with potential and she will invest in him. She will help him level up. And then when the sister see him 5 years ago, 5 years later, he's a millionaire. And the sister say, look at that sellout. He went and got a white girl. But guess what? When he was looking for a sister to help him level up, to invest in him, none of them wanted it. You know why? Too many black women want a finished product. Black women have to stay with me. Black women have to stop expecting men to be a finished product. It's harder on us. Help him level up. Stay with me. Help him level up and become what you need him to be. Because the big reason why these snow bunnies are running off with black men is they're meeting them when they have nothing, but they believe in their vision. And black women are waiting for him to cross the finish line. And by the time he crosses the finish line, the snow bunny done snatched him already.
That. Okay, y'all got that clip. So let's get y'all reaction to that. Let's start over here with you. Dan, go ahead. Your reaction.
What do you think?
What do I think? I think that I can agree with that. I can agree. Yeah. Because a lot of black women, they want you to come ready as you should. Like as a man, if you don't have your stuff together, you shouldn't be looking for a relationship in the first place. But it's levels to it. Like you can grow with somebody, and I don't think a lot of black women are willing to grow with.
And to be clear, we're not saying.
Yo, let's get their perspective real quick, and then we give our opinions at the end. Go ahead. Go with you.
I definitely agree. Like sometimes, you have to. Sometimes you have to be a ride or die. Like if you really, really like someone, and you'll ride it out with them until they get where they at. But I actually agree with what he said. I can't even say, because I feel like we was raised to like for men to just come with everything, like, but at the end of the day, good, especially good men, they wanna keep, they wanna make sure everything is perfect. So like they still wanna keep leveling up in a way. But I definitely agree with him.
Okay. You?
I could agree as well. I feel like that's right. Like I feel like what he's saying is right, but I also do feel like it's a person by person, basis. I feel like me personally, I can see somebody and I to a fault, I see potential in people, like regardless. I don't care what you have. It doesn't really matter. But I can't say if you don't have a job, that's a little different situation. You know what I'm saying? You don't have drive, that's a different situation. You're not trying to do something with yourself. Right. But like you can definitely see the potential in somebody and you're able to see, okay, I understand your vision and I could see that if you continue doing what you're doing, you're gonna be something. Like so some people have that mentality. So I understand what he's saying. It's not everybody though.
Okay. Hey, chat. Everyone on Facebook, come on over to YouTube. We're gonna go ahead and close down the Facebook stream now. Come on over to YouTube. We're about to get the last lady's perspective, and then me and Ease is gonna give our perspective on this clip. And yeah, it's gonna be some more deep convos on these topics. Come on over to YouTube right now. That's No Fugazee Podcast on YouTube. We are closing down a Facebook stream right now. And what's your perspective on the video?
I feel like I agree with it as well, like the other ladies. I feel like we grew up as, you know, young black women whose family has probably told us marry somebody who's already got their shit together. Sorry, my language, but marry somebody who already has their stuff together, you know? Because my grandmother has told me the same thing. So I'm pretty sure y'all ladies have, y'all's, you know, family members have told y'all the same thing. So I understand. I relate to what that message has said.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Ease, you want to go?
Yeah. When he says Bill, we're not talking about, you know, the bums, the guys that got no job, no car.
Oh yeah.
He ain't got no goals, no ambition. We're not talking about them dudes.
Right.
We're talking about the dudes that already got a job, a decent job, that already has a car, but he's gaining experience to get the better paying job, and he got a car, but he's saving up to get a better car, and he's building his credit actively, and he's saving up so he can get a house. We're talking about those guys. We ain't talking about those street bums that most girls are attracted to that ain't got nothing going for them. So, you know, what he was saying was, you know, white girls, when they see those kind of guys, and particularly those black guys that actually actively making those small goals and achieving them, they invest in them. Whereas, like you just said, you know, black women want you to have everything right then and there. But I think women are ignorant to a man, not just black men, a man's journey to success, because it is not easy for us. You know what I'm saying? We can't just get by based on our looks. We can't get on that yacht because, yeah, I mean, we look good. We have to be a man of importance, whereas a woman, if she's beautiful, you get in the club for free. You get on that yacht for free.
For
Just bring your friends. You know what I'm saying?
real.
Like, in order for us to go on the yacht, we got to be a man of importance. We have to have resources, money, some kind of status, some kind of power. And it is not easy, you know, to gain that. I'm not saying it's impossible, but it takes a lot of hard work, discipline, and dedication. Just making 100K a year is not easy. Only 17% of human beings in the United States, including women, make 100K a year. You know what I'm saying? And it's not easy to do. It's possible, of course. It takes hard work, but you know, that alone isn't easy. So what I see is most women, not just black, but most women aren't patient. You do it right there, right now.
So when
That's
you
me.
hear him say like these women are investing in these men, what do you think they're talking about when they are saying investing? Because it can get dangerous investing in a man.
Well, here's the thing, right? I don't fully agree with Dr. Umar. I think that all women they want a finished product. That's just the hypergamous nature of a woman. All women, if they had to choose, they'll be like, oh yeah, let me take this dude that's finished and taking a dude that I have to build up with. So women, you have this hypergamous nature in you that you want a man either on your level, but preferably above your level. So you're always looking for the bigger, better deal. You're looking for quality. So from a general perspective, Dr. Umar's putting all of that, he's separating it. He's saying that, well, white women will invest in a guy, but black women won't. No. Both women, they don't really want to invest into a nigga, especially in modernity. Yeah, I ain't really trying to invest in no niggas. Like, god dang, we got Instagram. I see chicks on a yacht. I see chicks in Dubai. I want that lifestyle. You all trying to chase the lifestyle. You all trying to chase the cream of the crop type of dude. With that being said, now there's a difference. Most white women, well, not most, but let's say there are more white women that come from a nuclear family than there are black women. That's just the facts. Most black women come from a single mother household. Most white women, they come from a nuclear family. So they have the father and the mother in the home. And when you have that father and a mother in a home and you have that structure, what happens is your parents and your father instill certain things into you. Right? And then when a woman goes out there and she's dating, she's looking for the man to have potential. potential because she's seen the way the mother loved her father. The father wasn't perfect, but the mother loved the father even when he wasn't perfect because the mother seen the potential in the father, right? So when you see this dynamic in a household, you then go into the dating marketplace and you have some understanding of it. And you're not just always looking for the finished product. You understand to look for a guy that has motivation, that's ambitious, that's assertive, that's dominant, meaning that the white woman, she's more likely to look for a masculine man because she had a father in her household. And guess what? A masculine man is more likely, the probability is higher for him to be a protector and a provider. So, which means that the probability is higher for him to be that, you know, the top percent guy. You get what I'm saying? The athlete, the guy that made it through law school, the guy that owns some businesses. He's more likely to become an accomplished man. So the thing is, that's where the white woman came from in the household. So then she's looking for that in her partner. On the flip side, the black woman, she only came from a single mother household. She never had an example of a father. She never seen her mother really react with another man unless it was just someone creeping in to try to smash. So she never even seen her mother get a real man or any type of man. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So then when she gets out in the dating market, it's like she has no way to even understand to even discern what a real man is, what a man with potential looks like. You get what I'm saying? So when you peel back the layer, it gets a little bit, the rabbit hole gets a little deeper. Real quick though. So does that make sense? As far as the potential part, because that was your question.
No, you didn't really answer my question. Like I was asking, what do you think he's talking about when he says like these women are investing in these men? Like, what are they
let me give you a perfect example. All right,
I think you didn't get that. Perfect answer.
So, like for example, right? All right. For one, let me just say, you guys don't have to invest in a man if you don't want to. Let me just make that very clear. You do
I'm just asking.
Hold on, let me finish. I got you. I'm not to answer your question
to a certain extent.
I know. I heard you. I got you. Let me answer. So let me just make this one statement clear. You guys do not have to invest in a man if you don't want to, all right? But, you know, if you don't invest in the man and he becomes successful, now you have to compete with a lot of women because he's getting a lot of women thrown at him, and they're good-looking women. So it's going to be harder for you to get that man. Now, in terms of what Dr. Umar was saying...
Wait, time out. Stop right there. She rolled her eyes. Did that part make sense?
I get what he's saying, yeah.
Now...
Okay, wait. Repeat that part back real quick.
Why?
Okay.
Just to see if it made sense.
Okay, so I just
said it makes sense.
Okay, so repeat it back. Okay. What did you get from it, real quick? My bad. I just want to make sure because she was like lost for a second. So did you get lost? Okay, did you get the part where he said that? Because it made perfect sense. Did you get the part where it says that? Well, if the reason why you want to invest in a man is because it's competition. Yeah, and if you don't invest, there's going to be another chick that's going to invest.
If you don't want to, then someone else will.
Exactly. Okay, cool.
So like I said, you do not have to invest in a man if you don't want to. Free will. You know what I mean?
But Katie will.
But Katie will. So when that man does become successful, he has his pick of the litter, and the women that's gonna have thrown at him are gonna be very beautiful. They might be way more beautiful than you, so it's going to be even harder for you to get that man. So ideally, it's best to invest in them. Now, in terms of what Dr. Umar was saying, hold on. In terms of Dr. Umar was saying, like a woman would invest. Perfect example. My mom, when she started dating my dad was dating construction. He was making $80 a week sometimes, $20 or whatever. But my dad had ambition, and she saw that in him. Now my dad owns his own business, making over $100K a year. He's a painter in New York, paints people's apartments, makes over $100K a year. You know what I'm saying? And my mom stuck with him through that. She even helped him, you know, with like the business side of it and all that. And he grew to have his own business, and now he makes over $100K a year.
No, yeah, I've seen the same thing in my house.
So that's what Dr. Umar was saying. That's what Dr. Umar was saying was the woman would invest. My mom invested in my dad. My dad wasn't making mad bread. You know what I mean? But because she saw the potential, she stuck by him. Well, what did black girl say? I'm going to stick beside him. You know what I'm saying? So she stuck beside him, and my dad ended up owning his own business. He doesn't answer to nobody.
I'm a ride or die.
You know what I'm saying? Bought a BMW, bought a Benz. But they had all the nice cars. You know what I'm saying? And so that's what most white women tend to do. When they see that potential, you know what? Let me stick by him, because once he does reach that level, it's going to be harder to get him. You know what I'm saying? You got to remember, what one woman won't do, the next one will.
Yeah,
So
for sure.
whether you guys like it or not, you guys are
Right,
in
that's
competition
Yeah.
with each
And
other.
then when you peel back the layer to all of this, the reason why the white woman is more prone to invest in a man is because she came from a nuclear family, generally speaking. Now you got to think about it. There's mad chicks that really, like I said, if we're keeping it funky, keeping it no fugazi, if you left a woman to their own devices, you're really not going to choose the man to invest into. You're going to choose the man that's the finished product. Right? So now let's just think about what he was saying, the competition wise. Because if we're being honest, it's like, I take the man that has the million already, or should I get the man that's working his way up? Every chick is going to choose the man that's making a million. I would say 99.9% of them will. Right? So the other thing he was speaking about is competition. You got to realize that it's competition. So one of the reasons why the white girls is out competing the black girls is because, think about this. Soft girl error. Who came up with that? It was like black TikTok, right? Soft girl error. What's the reason why the black TikTok came up with soft girl error? Because they know that they was losing to these white chicks because the white chicks is more softer and more feminine. So at the end of the day, if you want to compete, you got to be more feminine. You got to really dive into your femininity. Stop being so combative. Stop being so argumentative. Stop being so nagging and always wanting to express yourself just because I'm a woman and I'm a queen. No, forget about that. Like, the white chicks ain't running around here calling themselves queen.
It'd be like
It's only the black girls that got to call themselves queen. It's because subconsciously y'all really don't view yourself as queens. So you got to try to get this self ego and itself you got to try to motivate yourself to feel like some type of queen. So you're like, yeah, queen, go queen, because you know you're not really no queen. You know you're a loser. You know you're a bum. You know you don't deserve no good looking nigga or no nigga that's really gonna protect and provide for you. Generally speaking.
Crazy.
Not all of y'all. No.
Not all y'all.
No.
But it's a lot of
Me,
there's a lot of snaggletooths out here that don't deserve no good man.
No.
But anyways, okay, cool. Let's get to the super chats. We got AZ sends we got some more clips to react to too. But wait, actually let's get to super chats. They piling up. AZ sends in $5. Would you rather cheat on the love of your life or snitch on your best friend for cheating in their relationship? Okay, I mean, should we save that? We probably got some questions on this topic.
That's
right.
Hold up.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Actually, we could go around. What about you? Answer that question. So, would you rather cheat on the love of your life or snitch on your best friend?
What you doing?
Wait, y'all best friends, right?
No,
We not best friends, but we friends.
Right.
Okay.
And I love my best friend.
What you doing?
Chat, pay
You
attention.
snitching or cheating on your men?
But I'm not a cheater either.
So, what you finna do?
What you finna do? Gun to your head. What you doing?
The love of my life, that means he my best
Yes.
friend. I'll hold you down.
So what you
what you
choosing?
choose?
I might snitch. I might snitch.
Okay,
on the
she's
best
snitching.
friend?
I might.
Okay. What about you?
What about you?
Is he my husband?
Man of dreams. Yes, she's your husband. Man of your
The man of
dreams.
your dreams.
Everything you want in a man.
Like, that's
He's
what
that.
I'm saying.
You snitching on the best friend?
Yeah, it's probably gonna backfire on me, but I'm gonna snitch. Yeah.
Okay. What about you, Big Red?
I'm snitching on my best friend.
You snitch on the best friend. Okay. What about you?
I feel like, damn, like everybody said that. Like, damn.
No,
But I'm being serious. Like, I have to.
You got a
just-
girlfriend though.
Yeah,
You
but I
finna
mean,
get
if we
dick
talk
down?
about I'm in my brain, I flipped it to like the love of my life is my,
Oh, another
Yeah.
woman.
yeah.
No, but if you cheating,
said
you
the love
cheating
of my
with
life. It don't matter. Whoever I cheat with, it don't even matter. But I'm talking about I'm gonna have to snitch on my best friend.
Yeah.
Okay, you have to snitch on your
That's
best
what
friend.
I'm
All right,
saying.
fair enough. Okay, so y'all all
You
chose
getting
that.
dick
Said it'll
down?
backfire.
Like, what
Why
are
do
we
you
talking
think-
about right now?
It
Why
will
do you think snitching on your
backfire.
best friend? Hold on. Why do you think snitching on your best friend will backfire? In what way and how?
Well, I've seen like scenarios when you do tell a friend that their man is cheating on them, and it'll backfire because sometimes they'll be like, no, he's not, or
Oh,
they'll get back together, and then
Oh, you mean backfire? Like it won't do anything? It won't change
that-
anything?
yeah, like it sometimes.
Oh, okay,
Sometimes it
okay,
doesn't.
okay.
Sometimes it won't change anything. Yeah.
Got
So,
it.
like,
We
I
got
just-
AZ sends him $5, another $5. He says, "Will you accept a man who has no desire to self-improve, or should a man accept you for how you are?" Good question. Let's start over here.
I'm not accepting anybody that has no desire to
Yeah.
self-improve at all.
Okay. Now, should a man accept you for how you are?
For how I am,
Yeah.
I always have. My goal is to improve, so I feel like yes. Accept me for how I am right now, and we're gonna continue to get better. But if you have no drive to get better, I can't mess with you.
Yeah, no, that ain't the question, though.
That's what you just said.
Yeah, but should a man accept you for how you are? Not
Yes,
approving,
accept me for how
just
I am.
how you are currently.
Yes.
Okay.
What?
Got it. And question, because you put the self-improving in there. Because you was like, yeah, he could accept me for how I am because I don't have all this
because
ambition.
if you saying accept me for how I am,
Yeah.
yes, me because I'm going to self-improve. But you put in there.
But stop out. We got to take out the
But you put
self-improvement.
in there that the man is somebody that is not looking to self-improve at all.
It's a reason for the question.
All right, so I
Yeah.
guess we're gonna
So
get
yeah,
there.
let me explain the reason.
All
Well,
right, please.
He didn't put it in there, but I know the reason for the question. So if you
need
look
to
at the
understand.
question is, will you accept a man that has no desire to self-improve? So he's gonna stay exactly how he is.
Basically asking, would
Right.
you accept him?
And you said no, so you don't want a man to stay how he is, but you want a man to accept you
me
how you
how I
are,
am in the moment.
like how you are. With no, you're not gonna self-improve at all.
No, I don't expect you to accept me how I am
Yeah.
with no improvement. No.
Okay, so you don't expect that. God, that's why I wanted to see if your
No.
answer changed.
You gotta go into the. You know what I'm saying? You gotta get it back. You
Okay,
can't
fair
just-
enough. I was trying to help you out. I didn't want to make you look
I
crazy.
appreciate
What about you?
When I accept a man
Who has no desire to
who has
self-improve?
no type of improvement in the future,
Yeah.
no.
Okay.
I would.
Now, are you okay? Now, should a man accept you for how you are?
Yes. No. I feel as though if we have that conversation, if you tell me that you have no type of motivation or do anything in the future, that's number one. I would never talk to you. If you have no room for improvement, it's never a go for me.
Yeah, but you may not
if
have
he knows
any.
that it's if it's improvement for me and that my goals in the future and stuff like that, then of course he's gonna want to talk to me, right? But
Wait, no. So you answered the question. We'll come back to you.
Okay.
What about you?
wanna go back to
Will you accept the man that has no desire to self-improve? Yes or no?
No. Like, he
Okay.
has no
Now,
drive.
should a man accept you for how you are without you're going to stay? It's not going to be any improvements, but just accept you for how you are.
No.
he
No.
shouldn't accept.
Got it. Okay, you feel the same.
Yeah,
So you
if you
think a
have
man?
if you have no room for improvement, no,
A man
should
shouldn't
not
accept you.
Just as though I wouldn't accept him
Okay,
if he
got
has
it.
no room for
But
improvement.
she kind of said the same
Because I'm
thing.
saying,
Well, no,
like, it
she did
also
say the same
depends on,
thing,
like, if it depends on where you are in your life too. Like,
I had a question.
Go
I was
ahead.
like,
Let's just let her
Yeah,
answer,
let
then you
Asia
get to
go.
yours.
I would say no for both questions. I just feel as though as people in general, we do not have to deal with anything we don't want to. Like, you feel me? There's people out there that has better attitudes. Why would I want to? You feel me? That's in general, men and women. You shouldn't have to put up with that if you don't want to, and that's just how it goes.
Okay.
so that leads to my question. So, do you want, all of you ladies, right? Do you guys want a man that, like, that makes more money than you and that's better than you, right?
Of course.
Right.
I don't care about the money part.
Stop capping.
No,
Technically,
if we make the
realistically,
same amount of,
that's like
as
a
long
man as
you're
a man.
able-
Okay,
That's just like, you feel me? That's just a man.
Okay. So let me just stick to
Not
the money part.
something
So, like, real quick,
personally
would
I
you
care
want? Do you want a man to make more money than you? Yes or no? All of you.
I would
Yes.
love
Yes.
a man to make more money than me. Yes.
undecided.
You like girls. Do you want your chick to make more money than you?
I feel like it don't. It's like, why
I
does
feel like
that
it
not
doesn't
matter?
matter.
It don't
I
matter.
understand.
Like,
Yeah,
I feel like
money
that just
doesn't matter. Like,
to
whether you
me
make more money or be with me or not, I'ma still be
And then
with
she
you.
making
I'm
some
trying to
type
get
of money,
somewhere.
right?
Answer the
Yeah,
question.
that's what I'm
Do
saying.
you
As
want a
long as
man
you're
to make
making
more money than
bread.
you? Yes or no?
Yes.
I
Let's do show-
would prefer to be fucking a man that makes more money than me. Yes.
Okay, so every
Okay,
girl
sure.
say yes.
Yes.
Okay, so they all say yes. Go ahead,
Okay.
please.
Now, would you date a man that makes just as much money as you?
Yes.
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 Yes?
Yes.
Because
Yes.
okay, because most women would say no. So let's just say some women say, because there are some women that be like, well, if he doesn't make the same as much money as me, you know what I mean, or
It's something like
more,
that.
I'm not gonna date him.
Yeah, nah.
You know what I'm saying? So what if we flipped it? What if men said, well, if she doesn't make as much money as me, I'm not gonna,
I can get
you know,
that.
That's
so a lot of women
men.
want, a lot of women want millionaires, right?
That goes back
so
to
what
what
if a
I
man goes
said.
like, well, if she's not a millionaire, if she don't make $100K
Nothing's
a
wrong with
year,
that.
That's
a
his
lot of y'all wouldn't have no man. A lot of y'all would even have any
that's
options
fine.
to choose from.
But
Yeah,
to me,
Ease,
nothing
what you
is
getting
wrong
at
with
here,
that
though?
because that's where you're.
Yeah, so
if
what's the
you
question?
are in a certain level, right? Why wouldn't you want your significant other to be at that same level that you're at?
higher.
Now you
Right.
can have somebody that already is at that level, and you guys are just you guys are meeting each other at that level, or you have somebody that you building up to the same level that you're at. But if you have somebody that's already at that level, like I don't think that that's a problem. That shouldn't be an issue.
Okay,
that
Ease,
we're
what's your
both
point?
making the same
You got a
bread.
point to this?
I just wanted to see what they would say. That was real quick.
I mean, that was his question, though. He did say
Yeah, that
that.
should not be no problem though.
Yeah, nah.
Yeah. With questions like that, it don't really work because you're trying to flip the gender, change the natural proclivities within the genders. Like say, hey, well, women, let's say if you've adopted our nature, we've adopted your nature, and we're hypergamous. Men aren't hypergamous, so it's like because I see those questions on other podcasts. They be like them beta podcasts. They be trying to flip it, but they don't flip it properly because men have a natural proclivity where we don't give a freak about a chick finances. Generally speaking,
Right,
it doesn't
yeah.
make our dick hard. It doesn't turn us off. It's not arousing. But guess what? When a chick sees a dude that's making money or has the ability to be competent and accomplish some goals and to make something, that makes her pussy wet. So they have this natural proclivity to yearn for this. So you can't flip it that way and say, well, what if men was like this? Would you feel that you wouldn't like it, right? It don't really work that way because the genders, we just different.
We just want different
Yeah,
things.
we just
God,
want different things.
I understand it.
No. That's not for you, but that's for because it's a lot of beta podcasts where they don't understand male and female intersexual dynamics. That the genders are different. There's nothing that you can really change within our nature. Like she likes girls, but even with the girl that you like, you still would prefer that your woman to make either on your level or the same, right? You wouldn't want your woman making less than you, but guess what, Ease?
Not too much
We don't give a freak if a chick make less than us. We'll date a chick that work at McDonald's and love her if she's feminine, fit, and submissive and can follow our lead. But these creatures, they don't operate like us.
Got you. Makes sense. Got
Yeah,
you.
these creatures are different. All right, cool. So we got B's Life sends in $10. As a high value man, what do you have to offer that you didn't give to another man? Okay, wait. As a high value man, what do you have to offer that you didn't give to another man? As a high value woman, do you mean?
Yeah.
It's a high volume.
Oh wait, he put another. Let Shorty know the first. Let me look at the comments on this one. Wait, that don't make any. B's Life. Going to the regular comments. What do you mean in your super chat?
Yeah, at me.
Clarify your super chat so we can know what you talk about. Do you mean as a high value woman, or do you mean as a high value man? What do you have to offer that you didn't? It don't make no sense.
I don't even know.
I don't even know how to like reword that to make it make sense.
So Beach Life, add me and with the rewrite the question and add me and I'll read it. But other than that, we'll just keep going.
Cool. We got Bees Life again sends in $10. He says, "Let Shorty know the first I dated was Latina, but overall it's who respects the man to who he wants to be with." Yeah. It's which woman is really going to get on a man's program and respect them? Race isn't a big thing. Like you've all been, a lot of black people have this victim mindset and you think that race is very important. No, it's the context of your character. It's the values that you share. So I'll get with a woman. My chick is white. Chose a white chick. Yeah, chat, you got it. Chose a white chick. The reason why is because we share values, right? It's the values that are shared. Not to say that I'm not attracted to black women or ever dated the black women. No, it's just that I found someone that I share values with. And I think that most people, when they're dating, if you can get past the recreational stuff and you're looking at more longevity, you're looking for someone that shares your values and that can get on your program. That's what men are looking for. We're very simple creatures. We're not hard to figure out. So as black women, as a whole, if you want to keep black men, well, guess what? You need to understand that men, we aren't that complicated. We're very simple. We want sex, sandwiches, and submissiveness. The 3 S's. If you can provide us that and not give us any headache and not be nagging and annoying and being combative,
still do that.
we
Oh my
will
God.
choose you. We're
Oh
more.
my God.
Listen, we're more like as a whole.
Your
We're
whole
more
family
likely.
is that way.
Let me finish. As a whole, the black man would be
But
more
as a
likely
black
to.
man, your family
Let me
is
just
that way.
finish. The black man would be more likely to choose the black woman because in the South there's more black people than up north. So that means that there's more black men around black women in the South collectively as a whole. So black men would be choosing. You will see more black men choosing more black women. Now, if you go up north, there's just more white chicks and more Latinas.
And you
Just a
live in
fact.
the north.
And we
That's
up in the
why.
north. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's more white chicks, bro. So you're
where
more
you at.
likely to meet a black man is more likely to meet a white woman or a Spanish woman that's going to be
Environment can
submissive
influence you, yeah.
because they're coming from maybe a nuclear family. The probability is higher for them to come from a nuclear family and have some good traditional values. Because you got to think about it. Most men, isn't there statistics on this? Once a man reaches, I think, about the age of 30, he becomes more conservative, and even if you're looking at the genders, men are naturally more conservative than women are. Women tend to be more liberal. So if you're thinking about the conservative and the liberal, well, men, we want families. We want to leave a legacy behind. So we're looking for a family. We're looking for someone to get on our program, like E said, and
Are
really
you speaking for like
follow.
a smaller population of men, or like what are you talking about?
I'm speaking for it.
Are you talking about everybody?
Yeah,
What are you
gender.
talking about?
Well, what part?
Everything that you
Men-
just
men
said.
probably
The end of what you
what men want
Yeah,
from a woman.
Yeah, all men want a woman to be. They want the 3
Submissive.
S's: sex, sandwiches, and submissiveness.
He's like,
What'd he say?
So Beast Life said, my bad. He said, I was saying as a high value man, as myself, what do the women have to offer that they didn't offer another man?
Oh, okay. Oh, that's pretty good. So raise your hands. Who wants a high value man? Okay.
What's
They in a
the
relationship.
high, like?
Whatever you deem to be high value. Yeah. So whatever you
Yeah.
think in your mind is high value, that's what you want. So now the question is, B's Life is saying he's a high value man. So what can you offer a high value man that you already didn't offer to another man?
I could speak personally for me.
Yeah.
I wasn't giving niggas peace. I ain't gonna lie. Like I was not giving niggas peace. Like
See?
I'm gonna be
Hey,
real.
yo.
See?
But and the reason why I wasn't, because it takes two. I can't give you peace if you're not giving me that chance to give you peace. But I feel like it depends on who you deal with, because when you meet, I feel like it's different high value men, because some high value men be bullshit and some high value men be like, you feel me? It's like, okay, I want to treat this high value man different than the one, because like they give you different things that last high value man didn't. And I'm be honest, I wasn't giving niggas peace when I meet somebody that
So you were starting Beast?
I wasn't saying I was starting, but I
know
just
what?
was always having something to say, and I just feel like you shouldn't.
See?
It's
You
know
not.
what?
You don't really always have to say anything. You feel me? So I'm learning as I get older. I'm learning that it's just like I'm
Shut
be
up,
honest. I was
woman.
yeah.
You hear
like,
that,
you
Big
feel me?
Red? You hear that,
Now I
Red?
learn how to be quiet with it, because sometimes we say things and it would throw the men off, because sometimes they wasn't even thinking that. I'd be like, what is you talking
Oh, you
about?
had to say with an attitude. Y'all
Yeah,
know how to-
yeah, and
like,
that's
like
the thing.
y'all women say, it's not what you said, it's how you said it.
Yeah, nah, that's another
And
thing.
y'all
Me
don't know
too, how I talk.
Yeah, I'm
I was
sorry, but like
definitely-
y'all don't know how to
I was
speak to
talking
men.
to the men like I was wearing the pants, and men don't like that, and that's what I'm saying.
See, we
I learned
don't-
how to be a little
we
soft,
don't like that.
Pipe down.
You know what I
You don't
mean?
really always gotta. Sometimes, but you will meet some men that will make you not want to have to say anything.
Listen.
Like you won't have to.
Very simple.
You won't have to.
If I'm out,
and if you giving me that, I will give you your piece.
It's
'Cause
very
I don't
simple,
you
right?
feel me?
if I'm out, don't ask me where I'm at. Don't ask me who I'm with. Don't ask me what I'm doing. Are you the leader in this relationship? No, I'm the leader in this relationship.
But why-
Wherever I'm at, who I'm with, or what I'm doing is for me to
Even
know.
if you're in a relationship?
Yes.
Why?
Don't be asking a man who you with, where you at, what you
But
doing.
what if they do it to you?
I am your leader. I need to know. I am here to protect and provide
That
for you.
sounds
I don't
like
like no shit
slavery,
like that.
master.
No, it don't sound
Let
like
me
no
explain- let
slavery.
me-
I don't
I'll
like no
explain
shit
it
like
for
that.
myself, right?
I feel like it should
don't-
be both. I just feel as though as human beings,
Nah,
we
nah,
should
nah,
be.
nah.
It's
the
not
way
like
he's saying
where
it
it's
that
not
I
like,
don't
oh,
like.
where you at, what you
Yeah,
doing.
I
It's
know
just
it's
like
the way
what
I'm
we
saying
should
it.
know.
It is
Like
the way
we
you
should.
said it.
Okay, cool. I know what you doing. It's not like we want to be in your business.
Nah, here's
or we
what
wanna
I'm
know,
saying.
You know?
Here's what I'm saying, right? You want a leader. Hypothetically, me and you in a relationship. I'm leading a relationship. You are following my lead, right? When I'm out. Side the house.
I hate
Where I'm
it.
at,
It just sounds so sweet.
Who I'm with. Listen. What it sounds so sneaky because you got past traumas and you trying to put that on me.
And you're right.
Don't put your past traumas and
You're
your past
right.
problems or situations and your insecurities
You're right.
on me. So
You're right.
when I'm out, where I'm at, who I'm with, and what I'm doing is my business. When you out, before you go out, who you with, where you at, and what you doing, these are things that you should already tell the man. I shouldn't
And vice
even-
versa,
No,
right?
listen.
Okay.
Yes.
Listen.
Yes.
No, listen.
Okay.
Yes.
I
It
shouldn't
is
have
vice
to
versa. It
ask
is.
you.
It is.
The reason being, it isn't no vice versa.
Yes,
Men
it
and
is.
women aren't equal. Let me tell you and explain why it's not vice versa. You want a leader, so by default, you must follow that man's lead. If that man is your protector and your provider, guess what? He is your law. That man is your law. There's no other law but him. So if he's asking you or not even asking you, if you're going to be leaving outside of his presence, he needs to know where you at, who you with, what you doing. You want him to be your protector and your provider. So how can he protect you if you don't tell him where you're at, who you with, and what you doing? Are you my protector? You're not my protector. I'm your protector. So for me to get out of the norm and tell you where I'm at, who I'm with, and what I'm doing makes no sense. It's nonsensical. Therefore, I would be yielding to you, and you would be the leader, and you would be my protector. But guess what? When a parent goes outside the house, right? Is the parent telling the kids, the
Yes.
teenagers,
Yes.
where?
Yes.
They might not say
Yes.
exactly where they're going, but they'll say, "Oh, I'll be right."
Maybe not your parent, but mine.
Yes. And I just want to say something before I
No,
forget
stop it
And
there.
that's
Stop
a
it there.
fact.
Stop it there.
No, that's a fact.
Let's just speak honestly here,
I am.
right? When the parent is going outside the house, does the parent have to tell the child where he's going, where he's at, and who he's with?
No, but
It's
they
not-
do.
Time out.
No, it's not an
time out.
obligation.
Listen,
It's not an
listen. Time
obligation.
out.
Well, no, I thought you said.
But
You asked.
does the
Parent does not.
child have to tell the parent
Yes.
where he's at,
Yeah.
what he's doing, and who he's
Yes.
with? The reason being is because the parent is the protector. You get it?
And then-
like the same dynamic in a relationship that parents have with children, I have with my woman.
But when you, I want to go back to what you said. When you
Facts.
said but wait, when you said men and women aren't equal, when you said men and women aren't equal, so that means communication. No matter how old you are, communication has to be all. Because I just feel as though
Right.
in this crazy world, I'm not asking my man where he at, what he doing to
Just
be nosy.
because, yeah.
nine times out of 10, my man will let me know what he's doing, whatever. So that wouldn't even be a
Right.
thing. But let me get this out. But I just feel as though it's communication in general, because it's just like, I'm not trying to be nosy. Just like you said, your woman will let you know before she leave the house. 9 times out of 10, you feel me? You're like, oh babe, I'm going to the gym or something real
Yeah.
fast. Like, you feel me? So I'm not asking. And
The point that I'm making is it's not expected for a man to tell the woman where he's
Sure.
at, who he's with, and what he's doing. But it is expected for the woman to ensure the man and tell the man where she's at, what she's doing, and who she's with, because the man is the protector.
Right, but
So meaning that it's expected on the woman's end to tell the whereabouts, but it's not expected on the man's end.
But you're saying it's
Now, he can
expected
do it,
to a man the same way it's expected to a woman.
Yes,
like
just
what
a
are you
relationship
talking
is
about?
two.
If
What has
The
to
only,
be
the
on the same
only
page.
reason why why a woman would expect that
you
is
had me and then you
because
lost me.
The only
Not gonna
reason
lie.
why the woman would expect that is because
It has nothing to do with past trauma.
No, let me finish. The only reason
that's what
why
you
the
wanna say.
woman would expect that is because she's been indoctrinated by feminism, and she's operating in her masculine, and she
nothing
really
to do
doesn't
with
know
that.
how
What
to
about
submit.
what about if she
and
just want to
follow
know your
instructions.
whereabouts?
She's just
Like,
about
you're
to
not gonna
you
be
good?
going for hours and your wife doesn't
Okay.
know where
Right,
you're
what
at.
if she just want to know
Listen,
your
You're
whereabouts?
really
Now
wildin'.
you dragging
You're
stuff
wildin'.
on. Who said
No,
being
literally
gone for a
anything
week?
can happen.
No,
She
she
said
said
anything
She
can
said
happen. And it's not
hours.
to
She
say
said
that you're the
hours.
protector.
I didn't
It's
say
just
week.
in general.
Listen, let me break it down. Okay, listen.
If it's hours, what's
hold
wrong
on.
with that?
You be
Okay,
saying
listen,
corny
all
shit
right.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, for one, let's speak real life. In real life, if you're in a happy relationship, and your man is, if he wants
My
to,
man tell me
he
what the
will
fuck
tell
he
you like,
doing.
yo, where he's going. He may not do it all the time, but he will, just if it's gonna make you happy. All right, that's not.
But the thing is,
hold
it's
on,
not
let me
obligation,
finish.
though.
it's not expected for the man to
Right,
tell you
we
that.
got
That
that.
is the point.
We got it. It's not expected, but if he wants to, he can. And,
If he wants
and,
to.
and it doesn't make him less of a man if he does. But the reason why it's mandatory for a woman to be like to let us know where your whereabouts, because for one, no offense, you guys are the weaker sex. 2, women are easily preyed on. 3, you guys are the
that.
easy.
Yeah,
You
that's
guys are the easiest
understandable.
victims.
Like, that's the-
hold on,
that's the
listen, hold
main
on.
thing.
I'll let you speak. 3, you guys are the easiest.
No,
victims.
let's not say victims. Women are more susceptible.
You guys are more susceptible to
Yeah.
So being influenced, a guy, you go into the club or you
get a
going
harm's
out.
nature. Like how many
Yeah.
times are you like?
You're more
What does
susceptible to
that have
bad
to do
outside
with you letting
influences.
your woman know what you doing though before you no matter what, it's
It's
communication.
just not expected.
But do you think it's respectful for your wife
Everybody's
to not
different.
tell you where she's at?
Everybody's different. I just feel like though
Go
my
ahead.
man
Let me
going.
just finish my
It's not an
point.
obligation.
My point is
Respect.
Yeah.
a
not
woman's
respectful.
a woman's natural behavior is to nurture and take care and be loving and submissive, right? Our natural behavior is we want to protect and provide. When we love you, we want to know where you're at, not because we want to be controlling, because we want to protect you. We don't want to hold on. We don't want to see you hurt. We don't want to see you in harm's way. Plus, us men, we know how men are. We know that there are piece of crap men out there that would try to take advantage of you, whether it's physically or try to scam you in some kind of way, and we don't want that to happen.
Yeah, it's
You know what I mean?
very
So we need
simple.
to know where the hell you're at, because
The man's the protector.
you know what I mean?
It's
Like-
that simple.
So when a
agree
man
with
goes
y'all,
out, so the
but-
reason why it's not expected for a man to let his lady know his whereabouts, because 9 times out of 10 we can take care of ourselves. We're
And you not
But- and
out
that's
of
where it comes
protector.
in at,
we're
'cause
not,
now-
hold on, we're not easily influenced. You know what I'm saying? We can't be easily persuaded. 9 times out of 10 we can protect ourselves. You know what I'm saying? And
Until the police
I
get
just
you.
look
go
at
ahead.
I just look at the bigger picture as far as like it could be a situation your man go out, something happen, you don't even know who he was with you don't know nothing. You don't
Nothing.
know
Now it
anything.
comes
That's
asking
what I'm
you
saying.
questions. You can't
I've
answer
experienced that.
nothing.
I've been in
we're
situations
saying
where
it's not expected, but we're not saying a man
it's not.
shouldn't
No, we're
do
not.
it.
We're not saying it's
That's what he
expect. It's just
said.
a respect
No, I never
thing.
say you shouldn't do it.
You
No.
said
It's just
No,
a
he
respect
doesn't have
thing.
to
Not
do
saying you have
I
to.
agree.
But if you're in a relationship and y'all always want to be on the same page, what you want her to give you, you would have to give her. She should know where you at. No matter if you're
He
going
said
to
it's
the
not
corner store.
expected. He said it. Listen. Stop. He said it's not expected. He didn't say a man shouldn't tell his woman where he is.
He made it seem like
No.
as
He
if
did make it seem
he
like-
made it seem
So
as if
you
like
said-
he don't have
Look,
to
you
at
said
all.
he
That's
made
what-
it seem. It's because you put your feelings in
Right.
it. Let's
No.
rewind the
I
tape
didn't put
back.
my phone.
No.
I
never
was
said-
totally
I
looking
never
at
Can
said-
we rewind the tape
He
back
said
so we
it's not
can see what he
expected.
Was that
said?
He
expected?
said, listen, stop.
What?
He said it's not expected. He didn't say a man should not tell his woman where he is or where he's not. Cooley has a whole family. You don't think she knows where he is?
But he literally just said out his mouth, my woman
does
shouldn't
not.
ask where
That's
I
No.
literally what you
No,
said.
he said it's not expected.
It's not
He
expected.
said,
His
I
woman
do
does not
not
ask.
tell my
Yeah,
woman
but she
where
does-
I'm at, who I'm
Yeah.
with, where I go. That's exactly what he
I'm
said
also-
verbatim.
No, he said she shouldn't ask him.
Yeah, shouldn't
Where
ask.
he's at. He
Shouldn't
didn't say
ask. She shouldn't know. That's two different. Shouldn't know and shouldn't ask is two
It's
different
the same
things.
thing because whether if I ask you or not, regardless, I want to know whether I ask you or you tell me, nigga, I want to know.
No.
Okay, in the real world, look, when you're in a happy relationship, your man's gonna let you know where he's at. So like,
Exactly. That's what
this
I'm
is just a
saying.
single conversation.
That's what I'm
Listen.
saying.
No,
It really be a
in
music.
real
That's what I'm
life,
saying.
in real life, if you're in a happy relationship,
No,
your
in
man will
real
let
life-
you know.
That's
Where he's
right.
going.
That's
It
what
may
I'm
not be all the
saying.
time though, and he doesn't have
And it
to.
might not.
But out of respect for
It
you,
might not be
I
all
love
the
you,
time.
he will.
It's
It
not
might
an
not be all the time
obligation,
because
but
men
that is a
don't always
respect
want us in
thing.
our business, and that's
Is
a
it not?
respectful thing. But y'all made it seem as if like no, we
Who's
don't.
y'all?
We ain't
No,
got.
he made it.
I ain't gonna say yo.
Who's
You know
y'all?
how you go.
Right,
And he
yeah.
made it seem like no. I'm
Listen,
not
ladies.
never telling my
Ladies,
she, but
ladies.
that's
Calm
exactly,
it down. Calm it
That's
down.
exactly how you
I can
act.
speak from my own anecdotal
Don't
situation.
calm it
fine,
down. You
but-
talking about calm it down.
Look, from my own
Fuck.
anecdotal situation, right? My woman doesn't ask who I'm with, where I'm at, or what I'm doing. She doesn't ask. You know why?
You provide that information.
No, I don't provide any information.
Right.
She knows her role. She trusts the man that she chose. So with that being said, she doesn't nag, right? She's not bringing up and creating these insecurities and stuff like this.
Because you're not telling her what
real
you doing, where
quick,
you at.
stop.
Nah.
These things aren't happening. So what I'm telling you is the reason why y'all like, oh, I think that a man should tell me these things. You're thinking that the man should tell you his whereabouts, where he's at, who he's with, and what he's doing, is because if you peel the layer back, you don't really trust your man. You can't protect your man, and it's not your job to protect your man. So what would be the other reason? The thing is, if we reverse it, it's no insecurities from our part. Our job is to protect you. So we need to know where you at, what you doing, and who you with. But it's not your duty. So guess what? You women need to know your role and play your role. My chick knows her role and she plays her role. So she don't ask those questions. That's just a fitted accent. That's me speaking from an anecdotal situation. But if we want to extrapolate it out, I'm speaking about it's just not expected for the man to tell the woman. Now he can if he want. And like Ease was saying, most situations the man do tell his woman stuff.
Yeah.
Generally speaking, they do. If you're in a happy, any type of relationship, happy, whatever it may be, whatever
But he doesn't have to.
But he doesn't have. He's not expected
He's just doing
to.
it.
But the thing is, y'all are expected to, because guess what? Men and women are not the same, like he's explained.
That's right where you would
And
have
like, and you guys, you women don't
Because you
say.
make it seem like it's
I
just
would
so
never-
one
I'm not gonna
sided.
lie to
Well, let me
you.
hear her perspective
No,
real
I'm
quick.
really
Go
not
ahead.
gonna lie to you. Like, there's something about that really grind my gears so bad.
It's the
Because
way you
it's
said it.
nothing. Maybe it is the way you say it. It's nothing that you're not gonna not tell me. Now, don't get me wrong. I might not ask you where you going or whatever. But if you just like leave out the house, right, and you just leave,
Yeah.
and you don't say nothing. Now I'm just sitting here like thinking like, well, where did you go? Like, what is
Exactly.
going on? It's not that I'm thinking, oh, you outside with somebody. I'm thinking like,
Yeah, like, I
what
just wanna
happened? Where
know.
did you
To play
go?
devil's advocate, like Cooley takes care of business, so she doesn't need to ask him all about his whereabouts. He built that trust with her. You know what I'm saying? So that's why she doesn't ask. A lot of women, generally speaking, not necessarily y'all, you guys don't have that many great experience with men. So that's why whenever you're in a relationship, you want to know his whereabouts because you probably been cheated on, you probably been played.
Well,
so you're like,
maybe-
hold on, you probably been cheated, you probably been played. So you want to know like we got instead. Not every couple is different. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
because I know Cooley personally for we know each other since we were like 18, 19. You know what I'm saying? So Cooley was able to build that trust. You know what I'm saying? And hold it down and do it. Cooley knows his role as a man. You know what I'm saying? He knows his role, protect and provide. Women need to know their role. You know what I'm saying? If a man gives you a reason not to trust him, then I get why you feel that way. But if a man is giving you everything you need, everything he's supposed to do as a man,
And you're just making up stuff, not to
you're
trust
right.
him.
And when you cleared that up and you said not to trust you, or whatever, that makes sense. And also, sometimes you might know your man's schedule, so he might not. So you literally might know.
Right, but you gotta say like this is a podcast, so we're just talking in generality. But in real life, happy people that are
Most people
people that are in good
they're just
relationships,
gonna naturally tell.
he's gonna tell you.
Yeah.
So don't get too caught up.
Yeah,
'Cause,
no,
we're
that's
just
what I'm
having a
saying. 'Cause I'm like,
conversation.
I get told every motherfucker.
But sometimes, but also a man doesn't have to, but he will do because
And
he loves
sometimes
you.
I'll just naturally
I have a
tell my
question.
chick something like, but
Like
I'm not
if you're going
expected
for
to.
hours, right? If you're going for hours and you never told her where you're at, and she asks you like, "Where you at?" because she's worried, like, would you feel some type of way about that then, or now? Like, would you be like,
Every guy's different. Me, I wouldn't feel no type of way, but I don't know about Cooley.
You said
You
you
know,
wouldn't.
feel a type of way about someone
About-
asking me?
She said if you were gone for hours and you didn't tell your girl where you were going, and she hit you up like, "Hey, where are you?"
Yeah, no. Why would I feel some type of way about that?
Yeah, so
would you feel some
I
type of
wouldn't feel
way
no
if
kind of
she
way.
asks you like, where you going? If you walking out the house and She
No,
didn't
no,
know
why would I
that she
feel
didn't
some type of way
expect
about
you to
that?
leave.
We gotta understand. Not
You
all
went
women.
for-
You gotta understand. Like when a man in a good relationship, if a man is going out, he'd be like, "Yo, babe, I'll be out real quick. I'll be right back." And she's happy. But all right, just be safe, be careful.
No, it'd be like
You
that.
gotta understand that. Like,
Because you
gotta
gotta
understand,
you know you about to
If
go
it's
handle
naggy,
business
that's
for real. Like it
Like,
be
you
like
understand,
that.
not all
But
women
that's
are-
what I'm saying. That's if y'all have that mutual, like you know for sure you got a good man. You know when he step outside that house, he handling business. So of course you're gonna be like, all right, go ahead, do what you do. I know you, do what you. I know, like you
right.
feel me. But
so you gotta understand, there are women out there in happy relationships. They're happy with their man. You know what I mean? For example, Cooley's significant other. You know what I'm saying? Like, so in a good relationship, when a man says, "Hey, babe, I'll be out real quick. I'll be right back. I'm gonna be gone for a couple minutes, couple hours, whatever." She'll be like, "Okay, cool, it's fine." It's because like they already
They have
established
that,
a
yeah,
good
yeah.
relationship. You gotta understand that not every couple have a bad experience. And you have some of them, they have really good relationships where the woman does not have to ask her man where she going with. If he says, "Yo, I'm stepping out real quick."
Yeah,
And it's not only like trust don't always have to be built. Like if you haven't been burned so much,
Right.
and you haven't been through trauma and all of these adversities and men putting you through all of these bad experiences, when you meet a man, you're coming in with purity, and it doesn't really need to be built. You have discernment and you're choosing a man that's worthy. And the man is choosing a woman that's worthy. And it's already on good soil. It's already being built on good soil. So it's not even like trust has to be earned or built. Sometimes things just tend to work out because the soil was good. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, okay, cool. Let's get to the super chats. And ladies, if y'all got any questions, keep those questions in mind. We got Chris J sends in $5. Be my peace, not my be my peace, not my peace. A woman who wants to be handled like abusive men. Okay.
okay.
We got Chris J again sends in $5. Once you go, that's funny. Once you go white, you ain't gotta fight. When you go
crying.
black, she'll hit you back.
I am really
Yo,
crying.
homie, funny.
I ain't gonna lie,
They
that
don't
was
call
funny.
the police, you go white.
Okay.
Stop
Chris
playing.
J, you funny.
Go
Stop
white.
playing around.
El Rey
Go white, you go to jail.
Del Tu Sabes. I think I said that right. Sends in $6 from, I guess that's pesos. Says Gorilla Knockoff in red Teletubby.
Oh, they call me a Glorilla knockoff.
Let me just finish the super chat real quick. Gorilla Knockoff in red Teletubby needs to shut up, bro. Okay, y'all can respond if y'all want.
That goes crazy. Glorilla knockoff? Are y'all dumb?
Right.
Let's
Red
be for real.
Teletubby is crazy.
Red Teletubby.
Red Teletubby.
Let's
Great.
just be,
That's
let's just be
great.
so for real.
We got
Glorilla
Terry
knockoff.
Mitchell sends in $10. What can a man get from a wife that he can't get from a girlfriend? Okay, good question. Let's start with you. What can a man get from a wife that he can't get from a girlfriend?
I feel like a wife and a girlfriend should be similar in the things that they provide. I mean, a girlfriend is supposed to be a blueprint of what you want your wife to be. So you should already have the qualities and be providing everything that a wife should be providing.
Good answer. What about you?
I feel like the same thing, honestly. I want to steal her answer, but I feel like a girlfriend is like very similar to a wife. If you see the good qualities in a girlfriend, then you see what you want in a wife. So
Okay. Y'all all about to steal her answer?
Yeah, I'm about to say that she said it clearly though.
I mean,
that's
yeah,
literally
for
like
real,
a
for
girlfriend.
real.
You see like, okay, she's wifey material.
So I guess what he was trying to get at is because a lot of women want to be married. So the question is, what will change? So what would change?
Yeah, like why would a man marry you if nothing
Like,
changes?
what is he
when
going
he's
to
a
get
wife,
from you
when
as
you're
a wife that he's not getting from you as a girlfriend?
Yeah. Yeah, I think he did. Yeah, no,
that he's not getting as a girlfriend.
Yeah, because
The only thing probably shared bank accounts and stuff. Like that's the only big difference.
I
Like
mean,
when
you
you
could-
marry, everything's just is joint. Like everything is just more
right.
together. Like you feel me? That's the only
So
big
why are women
difference.
so adamant about getting married? I'm not saying this is something wrong with getting married, but
that ain't that ain't
women
a
are
benefit.
adamant. You saying women are adamant because
about getting married.
some women came from homes where their moms were married, and so they liked the way the dynamic was, and they seen it was
Okay.
smooth, and they
Okay.
you
I like
know
that
it just
answer.
depends. You know.
What about you?
What do you think?
Repeat your question again.
So what is a man getting from you as his girlfriend that he's not? What would a man gain from you as his wife that he's not getting from you as his girlfriend?
I would say assets.
Assets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not building assets with you if we're not married. No.
Okay.
That's the rest. Yeah.
Okay, so you
Basically.
said assets.
Yeah, basically.
I also asked like, why are women so adamant about getting married? And there's no right or wrong answer. I just genuinely want to know what you guys think.
Examples of marriages.
Okay, you've seen good examples of marriages. Okay.
And people probably think marriage is just all glitter and gold and
Sunshine and rainbow.
yeah, they think it's just ring, wedding, ha.
They don't
no.
be saying good examples of marriages. I think
I don't
women
see no good examples.
They like the idea of the wedding.
Yeah, that's what
they
I'm
look
saying.
at like the fun stuff, the wedding,
outside, not the inside,
Planning the
the
honeymoon.
emotion,
planning the honeymoon.
Exactly. They
The
not
fact that it's a
when
ring.
y'all arguing for real.
The
like
fact that the guy gets to show, you get to show the ring off, to other girls, and
Yeah.
so when you're out at events.
that's what I'm saying. I think people just like the idea,
Right.
just like some people might like the idea of you.
Okay, we got Chris Jason's and $5. So if men should come with everything, what should women come with other than reused cat?
Oh wow.
That's funny. I'm not gonna lie.
Reuse.
So you said if men should already come with basically all the materials, what should women come with?
Yeah, like you want a man.
We should come with if I'm breaking it down, all the materials that men should come with is being able to provide, protect, yada yada. So women should be able to come with, besides the kitty cat, peace, nurturing, everything that
Motivation, support.
Yeah,
I
like
called it the 3 S's.
exactly.
I heard
Basically.
that. I heard that.
Like, that's like whatever you. That's how I look at it.
Okay. What about you? You agree with her answer? You look like you tapped out. Like this
Yeah,
nigga.
it's past my bedtime.
I'm dead.
Okay.
Come back to me, or just
All right. So if the man is getting if the man comes with everything, what should the woman come with, other than used cat?
Basically, what are you bringing to the table?
Yeah, what you bringing to the table other than used cat?
I feel like
If you
we
got
already
to
come
be 6 foot
valuable,
tall,
so-
6 inches, 6-pack abs, 100K a year.
He wanted
What are
me,
y'all bringing to the table? And if we got to bring all of that for y'all, what are y'all gonna bring?
I mean, what does a man look for in a woman? He just wants somebody that's going to support him and
We
just
asking you. We
and
asking
motivate
you.
him.
So
That's
support,
all
motivate?
you really need. You need to be there to support your man. You need to motivate him to do more than what he's doing.
What if
maybe
he's a
add
millionaire?
to
How you
what
gonna
he's
motivate him to be
doing.
more of a millionaire, or we gonna motivate him to be a billionaire? What if
You
he got
gonna
everything
motivate
on
him
it?
to do better than what he's doing.
Do better,
Maybe
that's so
suggest to do other things than
So,
what.
so if he's a
Put
millionaire,
other ideas
He
into
could
the
be a
table
billionaire, trillionaire.
to maybe add on to what he's doing already. That's what your job is to do as a girlfriend.
Okay,
I
fair
feel
enough. Fair
Yeah.
enough. You got an answer to that question?
Yeah. I would just say trying new things, having him doing things outside of the box that he's not really used to doing. You brought up an example of what if he's a millionaire. To me, millionaires, you've done so many different things. You have the bread to do anything that you really want to do. So I feel like you have to bring patience. You have to bring peace. You have to bring love. And you have to just be able to, like y'all said, know your place and play your role and kind of, know how to play the background.
Okay, so you do agree to that. So why you was fussing then?
To a certain extent, the way you was putting it.
When you
I gotta say,
when he
bring
said
to the
it,
table.
like, you say it more like regular. You say it real like.
No, because you know what it is? Because a lot of women expect so much from men but give so little.
And I'm
that's why that question is so popular all over social media.
Yeah.
Because
Okay.
women have a long list of things that you want us to bring to the table, and you guys are bringing like what, 1 or 2 things?
No, not only that. Not only that. We don't ask for a lot. So the things that you bring into the table, you can't even bring the things that we ask for, like feminine, sex, and cook me some food. And don't annoy me. Like, that's not a lot, and you can't even do it.
that.
But you
That's
want the man to go out there and produce. Like, men, we understand that we have a burden of performance, meaning that we have to go out there in the marketplace and actually build our value. Value isn't just given to us from a relationship. Sexual value isn't given to us. Like, the way you view a man and the way a man views a woman, you're born with your value, meaning that there's going to be guys that just like you for you. You don't really got to produce anything.
Literally.
But for us, we actually have to produce stuff for women to be attractive to women. So with that being...
No, because I mean...
What you mean, no?
You don't...
Think about it again.
All right, wait. Repeat what you said.
Yeah. So men have a burden of performance, meaning that we have to become something so we can get options. Most women, you're complex creatures. So men, we don't have a lot of standards, but women have a lot of standards, as Ease was saying. So in order for men to meet your standards and check off some of your boxes, that means we have to perform. We don't have a lot of boxes. You don't have to perform. So your main job is actually to preserve your value. Since you're born with your sexual value, you have to preserve your value. Since we're not born with our sexual value, we have to create our value. Go out there and compete in a marketplace of ideas, of workplace, and everything. So we got to try to become something. And as we become something, the byproduct of that is more chicks are attracted to us. That's how it goes.
But we gotta earn it,
but
though.
it isn't the same with y'all. When y'all accomplish things, guys, we don't really care about your accomplishments. So guess what? What happens is, as you are in a workplace and you make more money and you become more successful, you're hypergamous. So your standards go up. You get more standards. So your pool of men gets thinner. Right? So say if you're making $50,000 a year, you'll be okay dating a guy that's making $80,000 a year. But if you're making $120,000 a year, you ain't dating no nigga that's making under $100K. You want a man that's making more. So the more you work on yourself and you're out there in the workforce and you have a career and you're a boss babe and you're working up the corporate ladder, guess what? Your standards increase. So it makes it harder for you to choose a man. Like there's many guys that you just won't accept because they don't meet your standard.
That's me.
Yeah, that's how it goes. So the thing is, women become a victim of their success. Men become a victor to their success. Mic drop. Okay, cool. We got where are we at? Chris J in here supporting, man. I appreciate the support. She pushed him into that white woman's arm. Okay, let's see. What?
It was being combative and
Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. We got Great Win says, I can't believe what I'm seeing. But Deja is the first. Who's Deja?
yeah.
Oh, Deja is the Deja is the first black female rapper that is actually sweet, humble, and has feminine mannerisms. They do exist. Okay, shout out to you, Deja.
I heard they was talking mean about me in the chat, so thank you.
Yeah,
Not really.
I don't read the regular chats. Ease reads the regular. What they say?
I love
the
your
regular
chat.
chat.
Y'all be reading that shit.
Ease
reading them
stays
too.
in the regular chat. I
I
be in
love
the
it.
super
reading the
chat.
comments.
I love it.
I'll be like, dang,
I
y'all
be
be going
everything.
I stay in the super chat. Okay, so real quick, ladies, do y'all have any questions?
What made you?
I had a question, but I can't think of it.
Okay, let's go with your question then.
So for how long, like did you wake up with the mindset that you have, or like when did you? No, I'm being so serious. I'm not like being shady or nothing like that. I'm
Okay,
being
for sure.
serious.
Go ahead.
Like when did you like? Did you develop it over time, or like what happened with
What
that?
about my mindset? What
I
part?
don't know. I feel like you
What
have
aspect?
very like
He's very particular.
yeah, you are very particular, but I think it's like a mixture of like woke and like very, very masculine energy like mixed together. So like when did that come about?
Woke and masculine?
Yeah,
I don't know.
yeah, both. Because I feel
Explain
like
what part of woke.
some of the things that you say, no, like some of the things that you say is right. What did you say?
I said that you're basically asking him how did he become a red pill?
No.
That's what you're saying.
I'm
right? You don't know
saying when did it happen, or when did your brain say, I want to do a podcast about this type of like this type of thing, like relationships and
Okay,
the way
that's
that
like
you
two different
talk and you're
questions.
because to me, like when you're speaking about like your experiences, and then you're also speaking in general about other men and things like that.
Okay.
I think that people that have the mindset that you have is like a Kevin Samuels. Is that his name? Am I saying his name right?
Select few of
Yeah,
men.
like some people
Yeah.
have that mindset. Not everybody thinks like that. Some other men may think like, okay, like women can go ahead and go up this ladder and they don't have to tell me anything. And you know, everybody has a different mindset. But what makes you think the way that you think? Like,
Yeah, so I would say I've have a experience where my life was considered to be, you know, kind of the normal black man's life experience. I grew up in a single mother home. I was indoctrinated by feminism, of course, growing up in a single mother home. I was indoctrinated by many lies of the left growing up. It was a lot of indoctrination going on. With that being said, when I've learned, I've always never had a problem getting girls and anything like that. I've always been that guy. 6'4",
Since high school.
attractive. Always, he knows
high
me.
school.
Since high school, I was always player. But
Regular.
please.
I would have been back if
but
really.
I'm joking. But
Experienced.
yeah, I've always, you know, but anyways, to let you know, there was times where I was definitely indoctrinated by feminism and I thought men and women were equal to a degree. I always knew the regular concepts that men and women wasn't equal on a physical standpoint. But, you know, as church would in the feminism in church, well, feminism went into church and I was always going to church, and church was even indoctrinating me and indoctrinated a lot of black people too, because the pastors would read the Bible and preach to you, but it's very soft and it's not realistic and they don't give you the truth. So then when I grown up, I've done more research. I've started reading more. Don't have any education, right? I'm not in the I don't have any bachelor's degree or anything like that. But, you know, I've learned a lot of new information. And as I've learned and I've grown and I became more competent, I accomplished some things, my confidence grew, and a whole lot of things grew within myself. I became a better version of myself. As that happened, I started to understand female nature. Right. And as that happened, I started to understand, you know, the differences between male and female intersexual dynamics. Right. So the truth about the world. And it's not to say that I know everything. No, all human beings are flawed. I got many flaws. Right. But I think the part that you're speaking about, like you're asking me, well, when did you get this mindset? Like, why do you think the way you think?
Yeah, I think that's what I want to know.
Yeah, that's what you want to know. And the thing is, it's very, he's actually want to know
I
too.
want to know, bro. I agree with your point of view, but
Yeah, like I understand what you're saying, but yeah,
he's
that's what I
knew
wanna
me
know.
since I was young, and he always knew. He could speak for it. This nigga Cooley was always red pill to a degree, like meaning that he always
this
knew the
red
truth
pill?
about.
Like,
It's
oh, that
mindset.
red and blue pill thing.
Yeah.
that you're trying to use?
basically our mindset. Because I agree with a lot of the things that Cooley says, but only the reason why I agree with it because I experienced it firsthand. You know what I'm saying? Because I've made a lot of mistakes in
okay.
dating.
I'll tell you guys something about my background real quick. A story. I told it on the podcast before.
Yeah.
So, you know, my father separated. My mom and father separated when I was about 5 years old. I always wondered, like, you know, why did they split up and stuff like that? When I was about 18 years old, my mother told me when she lost attraction for my father. And the moment she lost attraction for my father is when my father was vulnerable. I'm not going to tell the story of how he was vulnerable, but he was vulnerable and expressing these vulnerabilities at a time where truly he shouldn't have been expressing these vulnerabilities. And then when she expressed that, I'm like, I really, like, when I first heard it, it really didn't make any sense. I'm like, well, then, you know, you start dealing with women and you like, okay, this makes sense. When a man is vulnerable to a woman and he's expressing his feelings to a woman, she doesn't take it how if that man was expressing his feelings to his homeboys. So for an example, I could talk to Ease and be like, man, I just freaking lost my job, bro. I ain't freaking know what I'm gonna do. Like, I got this going on. That's my homeboy. He's not gonna lose attraction for me because there's no attraction there. It's just heterosexual.
Or I'm not gonna look at him
right? He's
different.
not gonna look at me and like look down on me.
Right.
But the woman, she expects and she wants a man to be masculine. She wants the man to be a leader, right? And she wants someone that's not her equal. That is the truth. If you want a leader, that man that you want is not your equal. Right. So then when you go through life and you're understanding these differences about men and women and you're actually experiencing things, if you're being vulnerable with a woman, you get that response and it's like, that response wasn't too good. Then your mother tells you some stuff and it's like, that adds up. Then you know the truth. Well, women react differently when men are vulnerable around them, when it's an intimate relationship, because the woman, she wants a leader and she wants a masculine man. So if the man is showing these vulnerabilities where it shows that he doesn't have the ability to lead or to give security, she's going to look down on that man and she's going to lose attraction to a degree. So meaning that it isn't in a man's best interest to be vulnerable to his woman. So that's a truth. That's what you would consider a red pill biological truth, the differences between male and females, intersexual dynamics, meaning that if me and you are in a relationship, hypothetically, you can cry to me. I'm a rock. I will never look down on you. The attraction level that I have for you wouldn't dwindle. But vice versa. But if it's vice versa, if me and you are in a relationship and I'm crying on you and I'm putting all my emotions on you, there's a probability that you will lose attraction for me because you expect me to provide you security. And how secure can you be if I'm showing you behaviors that I really can't protect and provide because I'm being vulnerable to you? Make sense? Okay. So when you understand these biological truths when it comes to male and female intersexual dynamics, then you start to become a little bit more, what is it, the term? Red pill. Red pill. And you become aware. So then that mindset starts to change. So then when we're having these conversations like, well, it's not expected for a man to tell the woman his whereabouts, but it is expected for the woman to tell her whereabouts. The reason being is because we are different. And what I expect from my woman is different than what she expects from me. So it's not really that, I'm not speaking taboo when you understand the biological differences of male and female intersexual dynamics. So really that's where the mindset came from, is knowing the truths about men and women. Yeah, that's so it isn't harsh.
I just learned something.
No, I just
look. You just
definitely.
Put, look.
I feel like in order to, upon meeting somebody, you don't know them or anything like that, and I feel like, especially, you can't just jump to conclusions about people and just think that they're just one way. Like, you know what I mean? So I feel like for me personally, I need to understand like the backstory so I can understand why you think the way that you think. So that definitely helped me. So
and this is my mantra: influence creates thinking, thinking creates behavior. It is the truest thing that you'll ever hear. It will help you out in life. So if you know that the things that you observe, your five senses observe, seeing, touching, tasting, hearing, and smelling, these things your five senses absorbs and it influences your mind. If you know that what you watch, what you hear, what you see, what you taste, what you touch, all of these things will influence your thinking, and then what you think will then influence your behavior, you'll be more conscious of who you're hanging with, of what shows you're watching, and what you're allowing to penetrate your mind and your thinking.
That makes so much sense, because I could be listening to sad music and then all of a sudden I get sad.
You're
like,
sad all the time.
Fuck, I'm sad.
That's why niggas that listen to Drake always emotional.
Makes sense. Like, I'm not like, as I get older, I'm really, and I get more tapped in with myself, I really, really learn a lot, and that's a big thing. And I'm not gonna lie, that you just told me something. Okay.
I feel like that gave me more perspective on why men don't feel comfortable being vulnerable.
Because y'all get turned off and I call
and
it
it isn't even a comfortability level. It's a understanding level.
Yeah.
Like I love, like, for example, hypothetically, me and you in a relationship. I love you so much. I know that you are more neurotic and you have more estrogen than I do from a biological standpoint. So I know that you're more likely to be overwhelmed, you're more likely to be in your feelings, and you're more likely to take a situation and view it negative. So why, with me being a logical man, understanding my woman, why would I put my stresses or any type of other stresses on you? I want to give you a happy life and a comfortable life. So I want to avoid putting things like emotions and being vulnerable to you. It's not saying that we don't want to be emotional and vulnerable with you. I mean, I'm sure some niggas do, but when a man understands the woman, that's when he can really operate in his masculine frame, because he's not going to be vulnerable. He's not going to be a beta.
That's our protective side coming out.
Yeah.
So.
Like, if I'm protecting you, I'm not going to be telling you everything. It's not my job. Like, does the leader tells the followers everything? No, certain things that the president know that nigga, y'all just shouldn't know.
Yeah.
It's gonna cause chaos.
And that's what I'm saying.
Like, who really killed John F. Kennedy? Them niggas know, but we not gonna tell y'all. It's gonna cause chaos.
It was a mob hit, but whatever. That's another topic.
Is there really aliens? My nigga, they was just here last week. We not gonna tell y'all.
And I don't think they in the sky. I think aliens is in the water.
Because
it's
for sure.
In the water.
Yeah,
they in the ocean for sure.
Because it's like,
I heard the ocean is a portal to space.
Child.
You said a portal?
We'll be here forever.
It's like a portal. Like, it's a portal.
You never
deep
know
dive,
what's
I
in
be
that
going.
water.
What you was watching? Pacific Rim? Shorty was watching Pacific Rim. Deep down in the ocean, it's a portal.
It's a portal down there.
She must have saw Wakanda 3.
And
You was watching the movie. You ain't just think of that.
people
Look,
disappearing.
you was influenced. Them ain't your own thoughts.
I'm gonna go inspect that.
Nah, I'm playing with you.
Funny as hell. I ain't gonna lie. Nah, but that actually, you feel me? That actually, I'm not gonna lie. Y'all making me want to take some advice back home, because no, I'm not gonna lie. When you really like meet people, or when you really do change, or you really do like, you really meet some niggas where you just really won't say nothing. It's best you be quiet, because sometimes men be, especially when men are in that mode to really focus. You can't do nothing but be quiet. You gotta take that. Sometimes you gotta take stuff on the chin, because it's like, at the end of the day, men be so focused that any little thing will throw them off. Like, and it's just like, I can understand.
Some of us are not just good at multitasking.
Yeah, that's another thing. Some can't. Men are naturally slower than women. They don't catch on to things quicker than women. That's scientifically proven.
And some things, well, what it is women. No, it is true. Like, if you put words on the screen, from a general perspective, women are, able to read the words
like when it comes
faster.
To feelings and stuff, like, some men don't know how to be emotionally intelligent.
You have two babies, a baby boy and a baby girl. The baby girl is probably gonna develop a lot quicker than the baby boy will.
Yeah, but in certain ways, like, men were just better at math because we're tactical. We're more
technical.
problem solving. Right. Women, they're better at grammar and spelling and stuff like that.
We just have our strengths and weaknesses. That's all.
When arguments we have, you can definitely tell who. You definitely know who be winning.
Yeah, and then also women are more socially calibrated than men.
Yes,
from a general perspective.
You got women. I would say women can read a room very well.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You go in a public setting. Women knows ASAP if that guy's confident or not. She knows if that woman's being genuine or not. She could easily tell if that girl likes this dude, and if, you know what I mean, like, you guys are very socially aware. So you guys, us men, we a little slow.
Yeah, y'all.
Those are things that we gotta
practice that.
We
kind
gotta
of stuff.
Work on a little bit. And some guys, and
sometimes and that's what I'm saying. Sometimes you will meet men where you are willing to go through that with them, because some women you meet, they be like, oh no, like, I need you to come with that already, just like you saying come with all the materials. But like some women would definitely understand, like, okay, I know, like, y'all are slow, like, it might be in your family, so I might just stick it out there to help you.
Shorty says
it might just be in the fam sometimes when it's in the fam it's hard.
Okay, ladies, any other questions? No?
I had a question, but it was in my phone. It got taken.
Yo, you want to react to one more video? Or you want to wrap it up?
Wrap it up, bro.
Want to wrap it up? Okay, cool. Yeah, let's go ahead and wrap it up.
1 o'clock.
It's about to be. Okay, cool. So, ladies, let's do last thoughts on the podcast. Or if you have any questions at this time, you can ask a question if it pops in your head. But if not, then give me your last thoughts on how you like it. Let's start with you.
I had a question I was going to ask, but I feel like you kind of already answered it. I was going to ask, what do you think that the Black community can do to get back to the traditional marriage and, union as a family, like a two-parent household? But I feel like y'all answered that.
Yeah,
to a degree, we answered it.
Yeah, we answered to a degree. Well, Black women just have to prioritize wanting a family first over education. Not saying be a bum, but you got to understand, like between 18 to like what 29, like or 27, you guys are the most fertile. So especially if you want a family, want kids, I'm not saying to have a kid at 18, 19, no, but like in your mid 20s, like 20 to like 26, 27, if you want to have kids, focus on that, have your kids, and then once you have your family, then you could go focus on what you want to do, because the average person lives till 80. Depending how well you take care of yourself. So after your kids, let's do the math. You have a kid at 20, you know what I'm saying, and what, 20 years from now your kid is 20,
and
you'll be 40.
Right.
That's not old. So you can still accomplish whatever it is you want to accomplish. So what you trying to say? For women, what I'm trying to say is, if you want a family, focus on that first. Have kids when you're the most fertile, so you could not worry about risk pregnancy. So then focus on whatever goals you had prior.
So your question,
if you want family,
your question was specifically to black women or black people as a whole?
Like the black people as a whole. Like, how can we get back to that traditional like marriage and two-parent household? Whole family union, like, because it's kind of broken right now.
The main thing is the main thing is this: you have to reject the indoctrination. So you have to reject feminism. Feminism is a lie. Men and women aren't equal. In no regards, we're just not equal. So if you reject the lies and accept the truth, which is God, when you look at the Bible, all the traditions come from there. Like when you read the Bible and you read numbers in the Bible is really God is giving instructions to create a patriarchy. And to prioritize a hierarchy, right? So it's based off of merit. It's not based off of how you feel. It's not based off of, all of these other things. It's based off of the work that you put in, right? So one, I think black people need to get rid of the lies, feminism. They need to accept the truth and understand that that you're not a victim, and that you are a victor. Yeah, our ancestors were slaves, but that is not you. You are not a slave. You are not a victim. You are a victor. You are surviving. You are breathing. We also need to understand that life is a competition. Things aren't just going to be given to you. So the world doesn't owe you any understanding. It's up to you to understand the world. So meaning that you can be raised in the hood, you can be raised in Section 8, you can be raised with a parent that forsaken you. But if you open up that Bible and you read a verse, I forgot the verse, but it says that even if your mother and your father forsaking you, I will be there for you. So there is a better path out there. There is a way, and you can always find truth and find love through God. That's tradition. That's what you're speaking about, to be more traditional. So if we're speaking about traditions, that's, always biblically to an extent, right? So, with that being said, there's other things that we need to reject. We need to reject this poisonous culture that we've created. And the culture, we can say there's not many good things that I can actually say about the culture that black people created, because the culture revolves around entertainment. The culture we don't praise the dorks and the geeks that's building apps. We praise the hip hop music and the guys or people that's designing things,
the drug dealers.
Just the ratchetness. That's what we praise. That's what we uplift. So we need to stop uplifting the nonsense, shame the nonsense, and uplift the things that's really going to uplift us. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So there's things that we need to reject and things that we need to actually accept. But there's so much more I can say about the black community. I truly believe this, though. If there's any time in American history where black people can take advantage of the current society and how it's operating, it's now. All the advantages is in our hands. The white man, everybody is against the white man. Right? The white man is the weakest. The white man is the weakest he's ever been. He's the weakest he's ever been. Right? And that's just the fact. But the thing is, the black man is also weak as well. But we do have some strengths, but we do need to prioritize the masculine essence of the man and fatherhood and motherhood and family. But we need to get closer to that and build a nuclear family. But we're getting away from that. But currently, right now, like, bro, it's okay to talk bad about white people. It's okay. That's the crazy thing. That means that the white man is at his weakest. Before, you couldn't talk bad about the white man. You'll be canceled. You couldn't say cracker. Now we can say cracker.
You'll be where?
Right?
You'll be hung.
You'll be hung. You'll be all of this stuff. What you call me, boy?
No,
But you can say anything to the white man. But guess what? The white man can't really say much to you because he going to be canceled. So if we truly think about it, if we look at it, right? We do have a lot of opportunities that we can take advantage of, but guess what? Black people always fail because we don't like to come together. We have no togetherness. So we don't like to come together. You know why we don't like to come together? There's always going to be competition everywhere. But the reason why we don't like to come together is because the black men adopted the black mother's mindset. It's feminine. We got too many feminine males out here. These niggas is soft. Water boys. Water boys out here.
Cupcakes. Fruit
Cupcakes
cups,
out here.
Cotton
So,
candy.
black men, step into your masculinity. Lead these women.
Period.
Lead your household. And, you'll do fine. But anyways, okay. That's all the questions you had?
Yeah.
She like, all right, nigga. Wait, how'd you like the podcast?
I really liked it. I feel like we could have touched on more things.
We could have. We kind of stayed on like a few topics.
We coulda touched
It's
on
different
more
every
things, but I
time. Would you
liked
come
it.
back?
I would.
I'll have you back.
I would.
You got another sister? Because this one, she finna. Nah, I'm playing. I'm messing with you, Ray.
No, the
I'm
only
just
sister.
joking with you,
No,
Ray.
sister.
You under the influence?
Not influence.
Let's move it right
it
along.
might be.
Any questions?
No.
How'd you like the show?
I love it. Actually, I would agree on her. We could have touched on
couple
more
things,
topics,
yeah.
but I really love. Like I said, I like things where I can learn from. Like so. I would definitely be back too if I'm welcome back.
Yeah, you welcome back. We'll definitely
if
have
I'm
you on.
welcome.
And where you came from?
Jersey.
Jersey?
Yeah.
Who came from Delaware?
Them too.
Oh, y'all came from. How far was the drive?
Like hour and a half, 2 hours.
That ain't too bad.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
y'all
go
could
like
come
an
back.
hour.
Yeah,
Hours was an hour.
Y'all
Yeah, I was
right
like-
there.
It's
like going to Jersey, New
It's like
York.
going to Philly. Like, y'all right there.
Well, Philly, right.
Okay. We'll definitely have you back. And how'd you like the show? All right, first, any questions?
No questions. I enjoyed the show.
Word.
I feel like I was watching the videos and everything, so I was already like looking forward to coming.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
You was prepared, like,
Yeah,
he ain't
I
gonna make
was.
me
I'm
look
like-
crazy.
Yeah. Then
But I know my mindset, so I'm
Yeah.
like, I feel like it'll be okay. So, but yeah, I feel like anybody that want to come on, and y'all should definitely come on. There's
Yeah.
mad girls that was scared
Yeah.
to come up here with me. So shout out to Asia for popping up.
Period.
Hey, shout out. And would you come back?
Yeah, definitely.
Word. I'll have you back
let
for
me
sure.
know.
And you could spit another. I think the chat was even. It was like, yeah, they liked it. They didn't like it.
How
But,
the
No, they got it. They
But
got it
listen,
here.
we
They
had
got
a-
it really
we
here.
had
because they
another-
ain't
we
really
had
here,
another
though.
girl.
Gotta hear it.
We had another girl last week spit a freestyle. It was all none of them liked it. None of them liked it. So it seemed like they definitely liked you a lot more than the last
Yeah,
year.
They ain't see nothing for real, so yeah. I think y'all.
But I already know, like, you on a hard New York beat. What? With the flow? I'm
Yeah,
like,
we
yeah.
about to drop. Listen, I'm
Let me
about to
hear the
drop
music.
an EP February 11th. That's also my birthday.
Period.
But I'm
Period.
dropping. It's called Deja's Diary. It has 7 songs, and it's like a mixture because I sing and I rap. So it's a mixture of like both combined. It have some sexy drill up there too, just because. But yeah,
Let
it's
them know
gonna
where
be
they can find your
wild.
music at real quick.
Make sure that y'all follow me on Instagram and everywhere. It's Deja Destiny Official. So DejaDestinee Official. And yeah, on all streaming platforms, Apple Music, Spotify, whatever, is Deja Destiny.
Word. And Red,
Red,
how you like the show? Well, first, any questions, Red?
It was alright.
She's like, "Why?"
let us know, Big Blood.
Right?
It was alright. It was cool. I will come back.
You'll come back? Okay, I'll have you back. Any questions?
No.
Now you good? Okay, fair enough. All right.
Your eyes chinky. Why your eyes chinky, Red?
It's always chinky.
You sure?
They were
Sure.
always chinky.
They was
That's what
always-
yeah.
All right.
Sure.
You can't tell they look alike.
Yeah, they do. Y'all do got.
You see? Yeah.
I don't see it.
I've never heard that before.
Nah, y'all low key look alike.
Without, yeah.
Yeah, y'all low key look alike. I ain't gonna hold you. Y'all low key look alike. Okay, Ease, you wanna you got anything or are you good?
No, I'm good.
All right. So the next stream is gonna be this Sunday, debate night. Anyone that wants to join debate night, go ahead and hit me up on Instagram at No Fugazee Podcast. If you have any topics that you want to debate about, most of the true supporters or people that watch, my full content, even if you're really not a supporter, my worldview. So if you have different opinions or different perspectives, join debate night and we'll have a debate. You could say, hey, Cooley, you said this. I don't really agree with that. Here's my worldview. And then we'll have a debate that way. For now, that's how I'm kind of conducting the debate nights. That's kind of how it's always been. But if you are if you know that you share different views than me and if you want a dedicated time slot for debate night for 45 minutes or an hour, hit me up via Instagram and say, hey, here's what I want to debate on. Then we can go ahead and set up that debate. I'll have my assistant make the thumbnail and we'll kind of dedicate a good hour or even more, depending on the topic, to you. So if you want to debate, this is going to be this Sunday and we're doing it Sundays and Wednesdays now, every Sunday and Wednesday. Other than that, man, this podcast is No Fugazi and we out. Peace. Gabby, off. You done. And you want to leave too? This is how our relationship goes. God over man, man over woman, woman over children.